cutting my hair. How did you get on that? Oh, no. I still remember. That's funny too. Cause rock that too. God. Just Val Jones doing what I do. ValJonesDaO, the Oracle. Thankful Tuesday. Not about gossip or anything like that, because I mean, that's the one thing I don't do. I don't gossip. If I told you about somebody, it was truthful. Meant every word. I'm thankful that I can stand on truth. I'm thankful that there's some people who really do appreciate what I do. And real appreciation is such a great sensation. It's just real appreciation. And it can be something simple as, girl, you rock that, or we love chatting with you, or you're the best. And it's coming from real people too, not somebody that's just trying to be performative or performing a script, trying to get in my pants or get in my mind, or none of that. It's they're thankful for my gift. I have many gifts. I have many talents, real talents. They say everybody has talent, but you know what? Honestly, from what I can see, if they do, then clearly either people are missing on their talents or they sorely cannot compare with me. That's why you should never try to compare to all the ones who have been brought up against whatever this is, to try to go up against me or try to get your money or gang stalk me or all of that stuff. I warn you once and I warn you twice. I might even warn you 3 times. It's a setup, but I talked about it earlier in my first live today. I remember when YouTube was a kind of cool place to come on and watch different content creators, okay? And then it just got really, 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 really weird. After 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017, and the pandemic, and I will continue to say the pandemic because it was planned. Oh, please believe it was planned. Oh, so much was planned. But I am going to, oh yeah, okay. I see what I've got to do. I've got to bring some cinnamon on my plants. I see my ants because I can't spray. I see a couple of ants. I say, oh yeah, you all are trying to make a little ant trail. All right, okay. Yeah, hang on. My babies are requiring some cinnamon. You do not spray the soap and water. The soap and water kills the ants right away. Soap and water or the isopropyl alcohol, okay? But on your plants, that's not what to do. Cinnamon, regular cinnamon. And I just went to the store too. But hang on. There's always a solution. Water in case my birds want to dance in the water, whatever it be. Cinnamon, regular cinnamon that you can get at the dollar store or whatever. All right, ants. Doop, 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 doop. A little bit of cinnamon in your plants, and it smells nice too. Cinnamon spice. I love cinnamon smell. It's a nice warm feeling, and it's helpful to your plants too. It really is. Bad on ants. It disrupts their little olfactory things, and it makes them dance in a type of way like, we got to get out of here. Okay, you certainly do. Leave my plants alone. Just a little bit will do. Notice they're not on the porch. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, I see you. There you go. Watch this, y'all. A little soap and water. Now they're running. Laura, look at them running. They're hiding. She's out here. She's with her. She's the death. She's the ant killer. Did you see them? They were running. They were running for the seat. You know, I forgot to take my dishwater and literally put my dishwater, because I mean, this is grass. Grass is going to do what it's going to do. But soap and water, a little soap and water will kill the ants. So if you wash your dishes like I do, I don't have a dishwasher. So if you wash your dishes, the soap and water, like the Dawn and soapy water, once you get through washing dishes, just throw them in your yard or throw them under your porch, and that gets them. That gets them. That kills them too. A little soap and water will kill ants quicker than your exterminator can do. Not to say I just put somebody out of business, but you know what? Times like this, be thankful for the hacks. Oops, I got cinnamon on my phone. It looks like cinnamon dust is everywhere. Hello, 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 hello. Saying hello to the chat. Reminding you, I don't really do chat rooms and stuff like that, because once you start doing chat rooms, people start getting a little crazy, a little cray. But to those who are really showing love, I appreciate you, okay? And to those who want to start some shit, sure dime. Your time, your time. It's a lesson for you today. So it's another super hot day. It seems like the weatherman said it's supposed to be like about 107 right now. And I'm like, but I'm not in the sun. I'm on my porch. Normally I would sit on the front porch, but that sun is beaming. But here it's just nice and cool and breezy and chill. I appreciate the weather. I do. Thankful Tuesday. You know, when you're the real deal, I am thankful that I have, and I mean, I am seeing and sensing there's so many people who want to break down who I am and what I do. And I still don't quite understand why you would listen to someone else instead of listening to me tell you about me, instead of listening to someone else telling you about me who've never met me, but they've only watched me on YouTube, or maybe they've watched me on Facebook, or maybe they remember seeing me when I was doing my concerts. Maybe they saw me when I was doing my poetry. Maybe they saw me when I was on the radio. Maybe they saw me when I was doing TV weather. And I was a co-anchor too. WKFT TV. I was the first black person on WKFT TV, but I was the first black weather girl on WKFT TV. Tom Scanlon, I think, was our general manager at the time. Harold Tyndall was the regular weatherman, and so I came in under his tutelage. And Harold was the best. Harold was so cool. If you're in this area, Tyndall Jewelers, that family, Tyndall Jewelers. Which gets to the racist people and what racists do. See, one thing I will judge people on, not by your color, especially since, I mean, I've got every color in me. So if I am talking about you, I'm talking about you to the core. See, I can speak on a lot of things and more, legitimately. I'm not smart just on YouTube. I'm smart genuinely in sincerity. And I'm thankful for that because there's so many people who have shown that they're such trash. I honestly did not know that there was that much trash in the world, or how people think so little of their ass. And I'm saying that in both ways. They think so little of their ass that they just give it away. They hoard it away. They sell it away. And they think so little of their ass that they don't realize that clapback is going to come. And when it comes, it's going to come in the most horrific of ways. I'm thankful that I had great parents, wonderful parents, brilliant parents, the best parents. The best parents. I can see why people were probably jealous of me, but we lived in a community where it was a lot of military people in our community. We had a lot of professionals and military and doctors and teachers and lawyers. I'm talking about Bridges Street. I'm talking about just off of Merkson Road. I remember when Merkson Road is not the Merkson Road you know now. I remember my daddy being mad as hell when they integrated, they split up in a mile radius Merkson Road into 4 different school districts. If you were on my side of the street, you went to Terry Sanford. If you're on the other side of the street, you went to E. Smith. Just a little bit up, just a community up, you went to Reed Ross, and not even a mile, at the most 2 miles down the road, you went to Pine Forest. So that was Terry Sanford, E. Smith, Reed Ross, and Pine Forest. One area of Merkson Road. Why would you split it up? And about, how is it from Fayetteville State to Country Club? That's about, I'm watching, like, what is that? Is that a bush? Because there's a fence there. But, never mind. Anyway, yeah, I've been seeing things. Yeah. And it's sad too. People want to say I'm not a seer, I'm not wise, it's just luck, it's just a lot of things. You know what? I'm starting to learn. It's a little bit, it feels some kind of way when people literally want to lie on you and what you do, but they'll swear out that they do the same thing and they really don't. But people will believe the lie more than the truth. I still don't quite understand why people find it so easy to believe the lie and not the truth, which really shows just how much people have not evolved. And I guess it's like that movie. Colonel Jessup, Demi Moore, and Tom Cruise, and what's my man's name? Oh my God. Oh my God. Red Rum. What's my Jack Nicholson? Golly gee. Surprised The Shining hasn't come on. Well, it's not quite Halloween yet. Anyway, though, somebody thought that was too much power. It's kind of like the Malcolm X movie. Too much power for black people. So you got, for the lack of a better word, some house niggas who would do anything for the money. because my daddy should have been in those rooms at that time when that decision was made. I remember it happened on a snowy Sunday, okay? And my daddy got a call, and he was so enraged. The last time I saw him that enraged was when my cousin died. And nobody could quite figure out why. Well, there's been other times I've seen my daddy mad, but he didn't really show that rage. Considering that he was first Cav, and I go back to that. Go back. Some of you need to go ahead and check out the history, white, black, blue, green, in between, of what was it like being in the 5th Cavalry back in 1952 or 1955 or 1956 or whatever it be. Yeah. Stuff I keep is closest to me that reminds me of my history and my legacy. Because I am my parents' child, and I'm thankful for that. If I had to choose a billion lifetimes over and ask for anything different in my parentage, I wouldn't do it. And I mean it sincerely. It sucks if you had bad parents, but you cannot compare your lifestyle or your parents to mine or to me. And just because you may think, well, she was a privileged kid, she had all the luxuries and she had all of this, but still, I had to earn that. I just didn't sleep my way through school. I studied. It's just easy for me to study. I guess, I don't know, geniuses do what geniuses do. But this whole thing about what a genius is, like Kanye West is a genius to you. Jay-Z is a genius to you. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a genius to you. Those are geniuses who are made up for public view. I'm the genius that they don't want you to see. I'm the big fear that sets the narrative on myself. Nobody sets the narrative on me. And that evidently is a problem for a lot of people who consider themselves in higher places, that they're supposed to determine everything about how this world revolves or what people are supposed to do. They call them influencers or content creators, digital creators. But what exactly do digital creators and content creators do? Okay, you create content, but what I've seen, especially since the pandemic, since 2019, is that the content has gotten shabbier and shabbier and dumber, and the black culture has gotten dumb too. You've literally let the white boys and the white girls tell you what to do. We don't even lift each other up anymore. We don't trust each other. We don't trust anyone. And that's sad to say. It's for a reason, okay? Because everybody seems to be on a scam some kind of way. Well, not everybody, but it's so very, 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 very few that you can share a real conversation with. And I used to give so many people my time, my energy, and my gift. And I'm thankful that I have learned what my mom and my dad, especially my mom, was trying to teach me, which gets back to the Saturn return. My mom was a whiz, man. This woman, like, whoo. How do you give birth to someone to be born with Saturn in your 6th, 7th, and 8th house? There's so many synchronicities about that. And again, let me say this. Before YouTube even came into play, before I even got on YouTube, I had my chart done way back in the day when I was at Foxy 99 with a wonderful lady by the name of Ironic Barber. So all those names come into play. I look at all the names from back in the day and how they come into play today. Q, 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 just like 6, 7, and 8. Saturn return, Q, 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 because 6, 7, 8 is an Atlanta area code. Been to Atlanta too. I remember how some people in Fayetteville thought that they would follow my steps. Didn't work because they back here. But, you know, the people I used to talk to and break, well, I never really broke bread with them. Now that I get it. Now that I get it. None of that was really real. Might have been for a moment until consciousness and intelligence started coming out my mouth. And then it was fear. I told you there are only 3 entities, especially around here, but this is a microcosm of the microcosm. The micros and macros. The microcosm. Slave, slave master, troublemaker. That's all over the world. That's in everything. That's in politics. That's in religion. I guess the military too. I don't know. Or I do. But at the end of the day, you're either meeting a slave master, or as I say, a troublemaker. What was Jesus to you? Mind you, I'm playing it your way for a moment. Because again, truth be told, there was no J back in the day. So don't talk to me about the Bible if you haven't read the Bible in Aramaic, the original language, okay? Don't talk to me about the Kabbalah and want to like just flaunt that out like it's a trend. I'm not Madonna, the singer. I'm not none of them in the industry. And I might just throw some stuff in the game, like which Kabbalah are you talking about? The one with the K, the Q, or the C? And then look at people who don't know, get confused, not knowing what I'm talking about. And look at the people who do know, look at me some kind of way like, what she know about that? I know a lot of things. But I'm thankful for this day. For the houses I grew up in and the houses I've had in the past. This is not the best I've ever lived. But this also won't be my last dwelling. I'm thankful that I could be living in a box under a bridge, and I'm not. I'm thankful that I could be living in my car, and I'm not. I'm thankful that I'm just thankful for a lot. I'm thankful that I can make money legally without selling my ass to do it or selling drugs to do it. And it's sad to say that apparently most people can't, okay? And I'm thankful for, I'm even, in a weird type of way, I'm even thankful for the enemy that's now my footstool on this day. I'm thankful for all the bigots and the racists and the trash talkers and whatever it be. See, what is this? But you tried to break bread. What are you on about? See, stuff like that. Seriously. What are you talking about? And why are you here? It's stuff like that. I'm even thankful for bullshitters like that. Because you've done it so much that you have no effect on me. You're literally the manure to my growth. Hear that, Crow? Crow's coming for you, yo. I go back to when the content was better on YouTube. And I go back to Alyssa Sharp. I liked her. She did astrology too. And I looked up to what happened to her. And she just got burnt out. She talked about how YouTube burnt her out. And she should have been making money as far as those of you who were monetized. I believe she was monetized too, but she didn't get the money that she was supposed to get. So that's why I figured out a long time ago that I was not going to get monetized. I did not want to be monetized by YouTube. I didn't want to get a check from YouTube because he or she that controls your content controls what you do. See, if YouTube shut me down right now, I'm still going to make money. I don't make money off of YouTube. So for someone to want to try to troll me off and think I won't talk, because this is my channel, not yours. Now, I could waste time going to all these little channels and sort all these little bitches out. And I could do it so easily, too. You'd be surprised what can come out of my mouth. Honey, they really did not know about me. You could get all your little chat room and all your little seers and readers and witches and warlocks and the ones with the nails on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, if you could only see what I see, I can see why. I still think about how my mom literally had me watching Doctor Who when it first came on. What does that say about my mother? And right off the bat, when Star Trek first aired, I think that was 64, 62, I was on top of that too. I'm a different type of person. And not just different for YouTube or social media. I've always been like this. I've always been true to myself and knowing who I am. So that's why it's hard for somebody to really say, well, what you are. No, hold your road. What you are is a liar. Because you don't know what I am. You haven't met me. You haven't talked to me personally. And I've also learned, this much I've learned, I was nicer. I've been much nicer in the past. I'm 70 years old now, but I don't give a damn. I'll blast somebody's ass. I will not give a fuck. And that's the setup. Yes, it is. And I love how people say, you have to watch it. People say, God is good. God is great all the time. That's the setup. That could be the devil saying that. Because the devil be playing with that shit. So don't come here doing this and saying that and think I'm supposed to be impressed by. I used to literally deal with some people that, a couple of people that anytime I post on Facebook or whatever, God is good, God is great, God is good. And I haven't seen them in years now. Why? Well, I guess they got caught up in a scam or about to. It's funny how you think you know people and then you find out you don't, or you do. Oh, that is a beautiful dragonfly. Oh, wow. I know I'm not going to be able to see it. We outside. I know you can't see it. You might can see it. Yeah, you can't see it from the angle I see it at. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, you just flew away. Come on, baby. Come on. 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 All right. It was beautiful. A double winged. Like I'm into dragonflies. Yep. I'm into nature far more than people. Because nature is realer to me. People, not so much. People are sus. People I don't trust. A lot of people are, oops, my bad. A lot of people are going in these days, and that's what you should do. But I just don't mean like go in as far as like go in the house, but that too. But this whole journey, I talked about that yesterday, about whatever you find outside of you, if you haven't addressed what's inside of you, you can say, God is great a billion times. You can say, Jesus saved me a billion times. But if you're a fucked up person, you're just lying to yourself. You're not aligned. And saying words aren't going to align a broken soul, a broken heart, or a broken mind. I don't give a damn what you say or convince yourself. But hey, do you? I'm fine. I've learned don't worry about people who are broken as long as they don't come around me. I used to be so good to these people in the community. And then I saw what they did to me. I used to be really good to the people in the community as a whole, wherever I would go. Whether it was Atlanta or Florida or Virginia or South Carolina, because that's just me. There goes the birds. Mother Nature confirming every word. But I mean, okay, this fly. Listen, women. You getting ready to get the spray. I can just wash my hair again. I washed my hair the other day. It is hot. It is hot, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I don't even feel the heat anymore, though. My body is adapting to this just crazy. But like I said, people really don't bother me no more like they used to do. I remember, now, there's always, that was a beautiful thing about me. Because even when I was small, I was like that too. I was nice and I was sweet. But when I flipped, reminding you, a drill sergeant, a commanding warrant, I had two soldiers, not just one, two soldiers who raised me. Two. Somebody said, show the crest. All right, hang on. Now, to be perfectly honest, I don't know if this is my daddy's or my husband's. This is my daddy's. And this is one of the reasons why I like turtle shells. This has 83 on it. Old soldier. It's, I mean, good God. Come on, it's old. It's old. It's probably almost as old as I am. But real turtle shell, too. But it's the things I keep. They remind me of who I am. So I don't need to find out who I am from YouTube. And let this be a message to some rogue soldiers, because reminding you, soldiers are just people too. So you got some corrupt soldiers, like you got corrupt politicians, corrupt preachers, corrupt people in general. But the military will sort you out too. That's one thing I know. If you are true to the core, as far as being in the 75th Ranger Regiment, or the Special Ops, or the Special Forces, if you are truly true to your core, let's just say, I don't fear anything. Not anymore. Weather every now and then, because when the weather's raging, I get real humble and real chill. But people, no, not so much. Criminals kill, but soldiers kill too. Always remember that. Soldiers over criminals. I choose who I choose. Or rather, let's just say, some people chose me, okay? We're not playing pilot in our bots. I rode with real pilots, real soldiers, real shooters, real special ops and special forces, okay? Some you would never know, because that's the whole point of it. Being special, very elite, a very elite squad. But if they protect you, you know. That's why I go anywhere I want to go, and I'm just not afraid of anything anymore. More or less, somebody's trying to sort me out on YouTube. Now that I peep game on what people do, I found my mission and my purpose. Somebody tried to pull an Alyssa Sharp on me, meaning that they literally ran her off YouTube, and she was a great content creator. I thought she was. Those of you who remember Alyssa Sharp. And she tried to come back, and I think even like, what was it, Dorian Virtue, who started doing the tarot, and then she Found God too. It's something about YouTube, man. I won't say YouTube is the devil, but you got a lot of devils on YouTube. You do. The devil works in a variety of ways. What's that movie? I think the movie was called Fallen. Okay, with Denzel Washington, where the spirit was just the in Insidious, the female spirit is Lamash too. In Fallen, it was I forgot the name of it, but it just jumped from person to person to person to person. And if you're like me, you've seen that spirit just jump into people easily. I've seen that spirit jump into my husband, but my husband's soul was weak from generational curses and addictions he couldn't break. But everything has a reason for it playing out the way it does. So I'm thankful that I learned about stuff that way through my husband and through his life. Because I really, I was for the most part, I was kind of a sheltered kid, just a little bit. Not really so much as sheltered, but I kept to myself. So I really didn't get off into addictions or alcoholism. Because again, my parents weren't alcoholics. My parents were not drug addicts. Did they drink? Of course they did. Most military people do. But they weren't drunks. They were not like nearly many of the people I've seen on YouTube. Different type of class, different type of breed. So the fact that some of you would even remotely think that you could look down on me, there's not a Kardashian, there's no one in the industry. No one, and I mean absolutely no one at this moment in the industry that I would ever look up to. At the very at the very least, we're equals. At the very best, I am so much over you. And that sounds braggadocious, but it's not. When you realize that the industry is full of drug addicts, alcoholics, and thoughts. Either they want to be a thought, choose to be a thought, sing about being a thought, proud to be a thought, raise up their kids to be a thought. Again, I look back when we actually had pride in our culture. The Black Panther Party, where the Crips and the Bloods and the Zulus came from. The Black Panther Party, and I know because I did my senior seminar paper in college at Federal State on the Black Panther Party. Got an A plus from an Asian teacher. It was in the Chestnut Library for a bit. I don't know how long. I broke that down. Why did J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI try to shut them down like they always do? When you have power and you really try to bring people together against injusticeness and people who would just want to manipulate and capitalize on you, it makes criminalistic, narcissistic minds nervous. And might I remind you that J. Edgar Hoover has some black blood in him. So he was a confused black man. Like Hitler was a confused Jew. So tell me, Mr. KKK, Mr. White Supremacist, and a hopped up drug addict at that. The most hopped up drug addict. You don't even know your history. You don't even know your own history. Yet you swear out that I'm dumber and more ignorant than you. And that's why I'm thankful that I know the truth. And I will never allow anybody to talk down to me. I'm not the one you want to come in and try to lynch me, because I'll lynch you first. I guarantee you that. My daddy lived through a lot of stuff. He taught me his best. And he talked to me a little bit about divorce. Not a lot. But he groomed his daughter not to be angry, but to be strong, proud, ready when need be. And my mom did too. So if you really think you were going to fear me, not fear me, if you really think you were going to scare me or try to manipulate me or embarrass me or harass me to bow to you, I will break you every single time without even half trying. And I'm thankful for that too, because that sounds like I brag, but I'm not Kanye West. I'm not Jay-Z. I'm not Will Smith. I'm not Jada. I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm not a lot of things. I'm not you. They know who I'm talking to. People feeling real nervous today, but I'm good in this heat. A-okay all the way. Birds flying in the sky. A few puffy clouds, might even rain. And I've already made some money, so Val Jones is doing her thing. And that's the beautiful thing, because it's just sad that people really have to sell their ass for cash. And I've never, ever, ever, and I do mean never, not once ever done that. Oh, Empress, Divine God, maybe back then in a time when you used to be, nah, bitch, hold your roll, slow your roll. Talk about yourself, don't talk about me. Never been bi, never been gay, never fucked a woman. And really, what's the whole fucking thing about? What happened to making love, okay? Because making love and fucking, two different things. See, you all didn't have good parents. And you really don't know what real love is, you know what I mean? So how are you going to tell me somebody's going to come and help me with my life when I'm right in the middle of it, right as it's getting ready to be so nice? If God removed people away, and you all went on this narrative, but this person's going to come back, this person's going to... If God snatches it away, you let it stay away. But y'all go ahead and keep saying that, what you're going to say. But that stuff is going to come back on you too. Because every time you lie on me, it claps back on you. So I really don't have to do anything but just warn you. Can't say, because they'll love to say that. She didn't tell. She didn't want. Yeah, I did. Many a times. But you didn't believe me. You said I was crap. You didn't believe my crap. Yet you brought out 10s and 20s and 30s and 40s and hundreds of people to do what I do. Let's do some tarot cards. Let's do some oracle cards. When did oracle cards start to be a thing? Give me a timeline on that. Who do I need to address about that? Who are you? When is the first time you heard an oracle reading? Because I've been talking about ValJonesDaO Oracle when I even came on YouTube at 2012, 2013. When did the oracle readings become such a thing? Why don't you do a timeline search and find out why? Reminding you, one thing about being under a Saturn return, and in my position, I'm not going to lie. So if I said some stuff about some rappers or actors or people in the industry or politicians too, you best believe that is truth. Truth is talking to you, but you would rather believe the lie. So like I said, if there's some criminals that want to come after me, I'm laughing because it's on my mother's side. It's I have literally had like all of my grandparents come out. Like I've had the black grandma come out. I've had the Native American grandma come out. I've had the white grandma come out. I find this fascinating. And you think I'm making this shit up, and I'm so not. Oh, there we go. Lights on. Lights on. This never gets old. And one would say, well, they can read the land, so that's why they put their lights on. Okay, say what you want to say. It's just, my troops waving, saying hi, okay? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. If you know, you know. Says a 7-year-old with stage 4 chronic kidney disease. Just taking it slow on a hot day. So thankful. Can't get disability. And yeah, I've seen so many people who I think they move better than me and they can get disability. But then again, people say, Val, we have seen you do stuff that even 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds can't do. You might be 7 years old and have stage 4, going on stage 3, chronic kidney disease, but disabled is not you. you're, you're one of the most able people we've ever seen. And I told you, for every able, there's a Cain, you know what I mean? But that's what I want to be. I don't want to be like crying about like I can't do this and I can't do that and cancer sucks and this sucks and then well, when you gonna get up? When you gonna like stop begging for shit? Like, I mean, I have helped so many people, and in my time of need, none of the people that I helped, none, and I do mean none, not a one of them helped me, except for one person. And she knew I was in need because she's like me. She knew me. But I looked at all the people who I've helped in reality, and not a one of them lifted a finger or dropped a dime to help me. Good to know. I could feel some kind of way about that. Some people like, nobody loves me and I have no friends. I had no friends then. I just didn't know. So that's the beautiful thing about going through the dark night of the soul. Once you get through it and you realize all that stuff that was moved away, it was supposed to, for a better day. That's why once all that clears out your house and out your auric field, you can't let none of that come back. And they will try to. Trust me, they will. They will try to come back. I've had so many people try to spin the block on me. I've had ex-friends and ex-exes. I think all my exes are using different type of names because all my exes know that all my exes were ex. I don't go back on an ex. Once you're an ex, you're an ex. That's it for me. Val does not like spin that block again. Like when I got divorced, I don't go back to my ex-husband. I will say I thought about him one time, so I don't know why he was on my mind like a couple of months ago, and I said, let me let that go. That was probably some of that energy, but I closed that door. Especially during Leo season 2, so that was it, because he was an August Leo. But like I've closed the door on quite a few August Leos. I've closed the door on quite a few Leos. Actually, my first boyfriend a Leo. Was my very, very first boyfriend was a Leo. Was Stevie a Leo? Yeah, I think he was. That's the one who I was mad during Valentine, and and I mean, well, we just young people at 9, 10, whatever. That's the one who got his leg broke when I said something as he was getting off the bus and a car came out of nowhere and broke his leg during the same time that, Joe Namath got his leg broken. My parents went, we're going to take that book away now. I think that was white grandma that I saw at the bookstore at that time. Like, this is for you. You're going to need this. Like, why would... Because I'm surprised to this day that my daddy got that. I'm so surprised that my daddy got that book. Because he looked at it and looked at me and looked at it and looked at me like... It's like, what woman? And I'm pointing and like she's gone. She literally she knew me. She's talking about stuff like I have certain marks on my body, and she knew like how does this woman like buy because she knew me. And I mean I'm not a child. I was exposed. Like I know how some people say, you know what, like maybe your parents were like, you know, you didn't know, honey. Maybe you didn't know. How many do people really believe that line when you say that stuff? Like you really try to mind fuck people who really know their parents like they don't know their parents. Just like somebody trying to tell Sasha and Malia who her parents are. You don't think Sasha and Malia know Barack and Michelle better than anybody? So why would you try to convince me that my parents aren't who I say my parents are? Like, maybe you don't remember. Maybe I remember everything. And I do mean everything. I had a funny call today. Somebody, cute. It was cute. And we laughed about it. And I sent him on his way. I sent him with a tidbit on his way. You know, he called himself Mike Sullivan. And like, hi, it's Mike. And I'm like, Mike who? Hi, it's Mike. You remember me, Mike Sullivan? I'm like, no. It's like, are you the Sullivan from Monsters Incorporated? Because that's the only Mike Sullivan I know. Are you Sully? You know, we laughed about that and, you know, booing that. But he was selling insurance plans or funeral plans or something like that. And I'm like, you know, like, remember we had this conversation? I'm like, I don't remember this at all. I'm sure. I'm sure you. But we did. You know, maybe you didn't, but we did. No, and I caught the little slight play on my age because trust me, when they're calling you because they're playing on your age too. Because reminding you I'm 7 years old, so to try to play you like I wouldn't remember somebody calling, like I wouldn't remember funeral plans, and I remember a lot of things. So I'm like, no, oh, you probably don't remember. Oh, I remember everything, honey. I do. That's why some people don't quite get like, honey, if you ever bring me to a court of law, it's gonna suck for you. I said earlier, somebody want to act like you want to put the sword of Damocles over my head, and you didn't realize that I am the sword of Damocles instead. Why does God like her? Why does it have to be her? I'm thankful it is me. But you don't know what an honor and a privilege and what a journey this has been for me. It gets back to my 5 principles of morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility. That's to the core. Don't just come on and say, God is great, God is good. That's some bitch shit. And I'm going to say that for real. Because most of the people who say that don't believe in a God. They just want to put God your way. Remember Diddy? Diddy be believing in God. He called himself Jehovah. Well, no, that was Jay. But Diddy was about love and God too. Will Smith too, okay? Everybody wants to go gospel songs, you know. I still don't know what's going on with Marvin Sapp, but I guess when that money gets low, everybody doesn't mind doing a little wrong. And so that's why they have to want to take somebody like me out, because here I am, the one that doesn't play about my spirituality. I'm not performative in this religious game. I'm not going to just keep saying God's name over everything. And then in my secret closet, I'm acting like somebody else. That's not me. When I say morality, I mean morality. There's no fudging that. That's not a subjective value. That's very objective. That's very to the core. I don't play with my values. I don't let nobody fudge on that. I'll never do that anymore. I fudged on my values for a quick moment when I got, and I will say, I got love bombed the hell out of me. I did. So those of you who did, don't beat yourself up about that today. If you survived, if you made it through, let me be an example for you. I am the living example that you can get through this and be a better you. I'm not asking you, I mean, I would like for you to read my books, but that's a sense of entertainment and enjoyment and parables too. Because sometimes nobody wants to hear a boring lecture. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear the boring teacher in the class. Blah, 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 blah. People talking about a whole bunch of shit, and it's like, blah, blah, blah. God, I know, get it. That's not my thing. So I try to do it in an entertaining way. But at the end of the day, watch what I do and not just what I say. That's why when you see me walking, you see me walking. When you saw me exercising, you saw me exercising. When you see me at the beach or the creek or whatever it be, you see me actually doing that. Not just talking that I'm doing that on YouTube or TV. That's the difference between me and the rest of them. I'm actually doing it in real time, in real life. That's why I do these lives. I could just do the straight videos, and I'm probably going to get back to that. But consider this a chance to let the stalkers play themselves out and it's that. Anybody else want to talk about my hair or my teethies or my nose or Auntie Whoopi on crack? Says the crack addict who's getting his ass smashed for some cash. Feel good about yourself. And many of these people don't care. They don't. Their mind's already gone. So they're fully aware that they're fucked up. That's just the time that they're on. So I've learned too that as far as helping people or saving people, that's true to the core. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Nope. Not going to do that. Never going to do that anymore. And I used to be that type of person. Go and break up a fight or go in and try to de-escalate a situation. But now I just stay to myself. Because unlike most people, I'm good on my own. So I really don't need anybody else. I am the ultimate example of what God's child would be. My Trinity is me, myself, and I. Me, my mom, and dad. That's my Trinity. That is all that I need. Me, God, and nature. It's a Trinity. Don't say, God is great. What is God to you? God is nature. God is too. Many of the ones who say God is great, usually a toxic man who wants to lay women on their back, mess up their heads. I remember how a lot of religions say a man has to be the head of the house because a man knows God and speaks the word of God. That's a lie. Because I've already talked to you several times. Women are more spiritual. Men are more physical. Remember, the first teacher was the woman. Man was the provider, the protector. And the woman was the teacher and the nurturer. Now, granted, those roles can cross. That is true. And many times too. Because now women have to know how to protect themselves. And please believe me, I do. I'm still I'm gonna ask Mother Nature while you're all watching, like, Mommy, may I be allowed in the next month or so to go and practice out on the range? Because it's been a minute. So can I go shooting out on the range? Because I told you I've been kind of like, I don't really want you doing that right now because I want you to focus on other things. It's always election year. People get really weird, But I want to make sure that my hands are I still can, because I've got this neuropathy thing going on. So I still want to make sure that I'm able to do that, because that left-handed Glock is, oh, well, wait, my left hand is fine. Oh, hold up, I'm good. It's the right hand that's got neuropathy. Probably a pinch there. The left hand is fine. The daddy hand is fine. just went viral. Oh, this is too cool. This is too cool. Yeah, I'm their favorite show. A little bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration. I'm the old soldiers girl. These bitches fucked up. They fucked up. I am thankful. I'm thankful that I can laugh about this stuff now. So wait a minute. Did I take that as a confirmation that I can go out and that I can go out to the range and shoot? Did I hear like I don't see no butterflies or anything? So like it's okay. Oh, okay. Yay! Because you want to keep it. You want to keep it. You want to just be ready. Okay. And plus, plus I need to have them go out there and have them clean out my gun and do whatever because it's just been kind of sitting there doing nothing. So I'll give them something to do, and it's free. I mean, I still think they have like Women's Day is free. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do that in another couple of weeks. Yeah, I know I'm giddy about going out in the range like poof, poof, poof. There used to be a time that I couldn't hear gunshots at all, like just books dropping and stuff like that after my husband's murder. I've come a long way. I'm thankful that I've come through my husband's murder and the gang stalking and the community abuse and the criminalistic activity and the narcissistic activity and just all of this stuff. Oh, the wind is blowing. That's nice. Thank you, Mommy. Oh, the breeze is nice. It's a super hot day, but I am chilling in this heat. There are people, I hate it for the people who are out there working in this heat. I couldn't do you, so I'm thankful that that's not me. I've already made my money today. I'm going in and take a shower and fry me some fish and eat me some watermelon fries, okay? But this is just a thankful post. What's the moon in? Is the moon in Libra? Probably is. Thankful Tuesday. A happy day. I'm not talking about, some ratchety, rusty, crusty, dusty, brokey that really ain't got nothing to do or say. My day is going to be great every day. And whatever house you see me in, I'm thankful for this, okay? But I've lived in better houses. I've lived in much better houses. And I will live in a much better one too. I've got my whole future ahead of me. This is not the end for me. It's the beginning of something new. Now, here they want to come. I see the light in her. I need to get some of that energy. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You see how these planes circling around? Mustn't touch our girl. You watching me, and they're watching you. The big boys. Makes me feel at home. It's a culture. It's a culture, and I'm proud of my culture. I know a lot of people don't necessarily rock with the military, but you love military money. And I meant that serious when I said, I know why my mom and my dad didn't want me to go into the entertainment industry. And I know that if I had gotten around some of you and went on these adventure clubs, I probably would have ended up dead. Or they thought I would have ended up dead. More than likely, I would probably end up in jail because somebody else would have been dead. You never know what Miss ValJones is packing. I have spirits that look out for me. But you didn't believe that either. So a few people are. But anyway, and it's the year of the horse too. I just find these are memories of love and what matters to me. and where I got my morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility from. So there's not going to be anybody on YouTube that, no offense, but that's not my style. That's not my clique. If that's your shit, then y'all go with that shit. But the two will not exist in the same place, in the same plane, in the same lane. No matter what, we are not the same. We're not all fam. And people need to know how to stay in their lane. But it's just people want to get into other people's lanes and drive them insane. Want to play over their head. You build the plane, you make your plane, and then they want to come in, manipulate you, force you to sit down and take a back seat in what you've created. And they decided, this is my plane now. This is my house now. This is my money too. And you're my slave. I will kill you. I will kill you. There's a variety of ways you can kill a hater. I might write a book about that one day. You might not. Just go and listen to any real military. There's content creator all over content. See YouTube, I told you. You better watch it. You better watch what you do. Because you open up a whole bunch of stuff where you too can get sued. And the FBI and the CIA is going to root you out too. Because there are some people. I don't trust everybody in the FBI and the CIA. And I don't trust everybody in the military. Okay. But please believe, I trust who I trust. And I have vetted. I have learned how to vet the best. I still think about the FBI agent. Ask me about my next door neighbor. My mom and dad coming in, they were about to sort that white man out. And like, he was backing up real quick. Like, no. First off, let me say, your daughter is something else. Your daughter she's very remarkable. I forgot the word remarkable, smart, something like that. But he was impressed. So impressed that I said on my 18th birthday, here literally it's an application like, don't you want to join us? No, I do not want to join the FBI. No, that's not me. I would hate to have my mindset like that. I do what I do. You go ahead and do you. I do me better than you. You do you. But you can learn from me. Because please believe I learn from you. I learn from everything. That's the beautiful thing about me. I'm thankful about that too. I literally learn from everything. Most people don't, apparently. And that's sad. I gave people way too much credit. It's kind of disheartening when you first get it. But once you understand it is what it is. There are a lot of people who died learning this lesson. They died. They didn't make it. But I did. A lot of people didn't make it. But I did. A lot of people did not make it. But I did. So I'm thankful for that. And thank you. And there's going to be at least one person. No children should be watching this, but maybe somebody with a child or somehow or another, you done sneaked in, as we will have a tendency to do. Somebody's watching this and says, I rock with her. Or they'll, you know what? Children already do that though with me. I still, and now I'm hearing my husband again too, like, because children so easily come up to me. I have seen, that is still never gets old to me. Like, children will just come up and just share their life story with me. But then some people, grown-ups, older people do that too. So when you have that type of energy, you're not catfishing anybody or trying to fish out energy from somebody to scam them, like many of you. And that's sad because I know scammers are watching me. And how's that working for you? You're saying God is great and God is good, but how do you know that you don't have the face of God looking at you? Do you know who God is in reality? Do you? do you? I don't think you do. But I guarantee you, this game you played on me is going to be quadrupledly played on you. The Most High will always send a messenger before the end appears. So in that case, I'm glad to be here. There's a reason why I'm here, and I don't need somebody on YouTube to tell me that. You can't read me, clearly. But I can read you. I see the math. Morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, responsibility. I will never, ever, ever limit my standards or lower my standards again for nobody. And I mean nobody. Nobody. So I don't go down to you. I don't meet you halfway. You got to raise yourself all the way up and be consistent with that, okay? Because people can change and act like they're good. I've not spoken for a day or a week or two. That's why all these readers will say, but your person coming back with their honey pots and all that stuff. They're lying to you. And I'm telling you, you're going to pay for that because people have died behind what you do. And you seem to feel no kind of way about it because it is how I make my money. Okay, well, you keep feeling that way when that money gets snatched from you. I'm not the one that's lying on YouTube about your masculine's going to come. Your person's going to come. That's like, I don't know if your person's going to come or not. That's not me. I haven't read your chart. And I still think it's wrong for people to say they do readings. That's like to me, that's personal therapy. Because I did say, okay, the bird just, okay, I got it. I got it. The bird reminded me, remember when you said you were going to start doing personal reads? Okay. Let me get through August first. I'm on vacay. I'm in healing creative vacay, okay? All of my birds coming out. But my personal reads are going to be for my few elite people because I'm not going to get caught up in a trap that somebody just wants to get a reading every day just to talk to me, just to hear my voice, just to like, I just want to talk to you. Like, we're not doing that because people. I'm not the type of reader that's going to sell you personal reading crack. I'm not doing that. And again, I think it's wrong for anybody that calls themselves a reader or doing astrology or tarot or whatever it be, when you're taking somebody's whole chart and you're talking about that publicly, that's personal. That's sacrilegious to me. That's like a therapist. I see a few more ants. More cinnamon on the plate. And it smells good too. I need to make some. I need to cook something. I need to make. I haven't made bread yet. I haven't learned how to bake bread. There's so much steps in breaking bread. What are you? What are you? Oh, y'all got food. What are you doing? What are you looking at? Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. Yep, dead. This works. This soap and water, this works faster than Raid. Have you ever noticed how Raid, you notice how, in this too, have you noticed how stuff is cheaper than it used to be? Like, no offense, but Dawn is not as strong as it used to be. And all the pesticides that you buy at the store are not as strong as you. Well, then again, though, these insects are evolving to so many pesticides being put in the water and the land and the earth and everywhere. So they are become mega insects and stuff like that. So No, you can spray a bug, you can spray a bug with Raid now, and the bug look at you like, what's that? I'm like, oh, so you got to pivot, yo. It's like, oh, I didn't spent $6 on a can of Raid, and the bug just goes, what up? What's that supposed to do? I'm telling you, soap and water. Soap and water is something about cleanliness. It's next to godliness. You know, that much is true. These people are not clean. So they have unclean spirits. And they always want to put you with other unclean spirits. And you have the nerve to call yourself a reader or an oracle. That's not what oracles do. Oracles don't set other people up with unclean spirits. That goes so against our culture and our craft. So I'm calling all of you out too. Because you disrespect a very sacred profession. It is a profession, being an oracle. The oracles, and it's not Delphi, it's the oracles of Delphi. See, that's where I can tell you don't know what you're doing either. Because you still don't understand the culture. You're a YouTube reader. I get it. Everybody wants to cosplay. Everybody wants to be an actor. Everybody wants to be an actress. Everybody is a star, but you're not. And you don't shine bright when you're lying. But you'll find that out in time. Anyway, that's it. That's my thankful thing. Because I'm still thankful. Because I'm loving this life. This porch is mine. This house is mine. My cars are mine. I got bills. But I got money on the way. And that's real money. And I didn't get it selling my behind. Which is something I have never done in all my years in radio and TV and all the things I've done. I've never, not once, sold my ass for cash. Never. Ever. Damn. And I'm realizing that I am one of the few. Because apparently a lot of people have done that. Which is crazy to me because that's something I wouldn't do. So that's why I was snatched away. So I'm not missing anybody, okay? If anything, you all are missing me. But I'm good by myself. I'm really good by myself. And yet I'm never by myself. Never gets old. I'm never by myself. I'm valuable to somebody. If you know, you know. I'm valuable to God. So you don't have to tell me God is good and God is great. That doesn't get brownie points with me. What gets brownie points with me is your actual actions. Not what you say, but what I see. If you walk the walk. Because anybody can say anything. That much is true. But real eyes realize that real walkers walk. Real teachers teach. Real soldiers protect. And real oracles tell the truth. Because that's our code. So I know who I am. A bigger question for you today is, who are you really? And can you be you? But I'm thankful for this wonderful life and for the awareness of everything and all of you. Oh, I'm very aware. You can test that, my gangster, too. We'll see how it works for you. Anyway, by the way, I got a book. on BANDCAMP. I've got several books, audiobooks on BANDCAMP.com. ValJonesDaO. I have certified crash outs. If you know, you know. My latest evolution of a seraphim. Look up what a seraphim is. SCRAPHIM. Seraphims and Nephilims are not the same. I'm not the fallen, honey. Never was that. Never was that. And my aunt is always channeling through me. The spirit of my aunt and Isis too, and Hathor too, and Segment too. Hathor Segment, the other side of Hathor Segment. I'm more Segment than Hathor. A Segment doesn't drink anymore. So you can't trick her out with no wine or anything like that. I might give me some wine for Christmas. We'll see about that. A little Pinot. I don't know. I haven't drank in like forever. But anyway. Oh, and I told you around here, fentanyl is up on the rise. So I'd be careful about your marijuana addictions because, I mean, hey, that's genocide and suicide. If you know, you know. That's why I said I feel sorry for people who can't. That's nobody. I feel sorry for people who can't let the drugs go. Because that's, no matter what you convince yourself in your mind, you're not going to be fine when that shit hits. I guarantee you, every person, well, I can't say every person, but I guarantee you, I'll put it this way. As I told my bestie one time, and she was a cop. At the time, she was a cop, okay, and I really didn't trust the person that she was dating, that she literally almost shot him, for real, for real. You don't want to mess with Pisces, because we will shoot you, for real, for real, for real. But he was wanting to meet her at a very isolated place in the park. Now, understand that she could take care of herself, and she's a cop and all this and all that, too. And I'm like, but they had went through a really tumultuous relationship, and I was like, you know, he didn't want to meet her at a Starbucks or at a restaurant. He wanted to meet her at an isolated park. And I think she said, well, I'll be fine. And I reminded her, do you know how many people who you could put on their tombstones that was their last line? I'll be fine. Some of you are in relationships or getting ready to meet people and you think, I'll be fine. And that's going to be your last line. This is not the time. If it's sketchy, this is not the time. If your spirit, if something is off, this is not the time to go, YOLO, I'll be fine. And you might not. That's why when I tell you, when my creator, when my angels, when my source says, drop them all, you could get all of your favorite rappers and your favorite actors in front of me. We want to give you this $1 million. Right off the bat, I'm going to look at you like, oh, okay, I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie. Like, no. And some of you would take it. Girl, I take that money. That's the difference between me and you. I've had money I can make. I made money today. My integrity is far more worthy than $1 billion from some buggy ass rappers or actors, okay? From some corrupted politicians. That's one thing I can say. I'm not worried about the police coming after me at all. You set me up on some shit, I'm gonna make money off of all y'all because my record's clean, honey. Like my body is clean. Like my chart is clean. So all the lies, all the schemes, all the trash talking, all the whatever it be, all that manipulation, you just made me a stronger me. And I'm up here giving you the coffee, the tea, and the dinner and the breakfast too. But I'm telling you, you made the wrong mistake in coming for me, and now I'm getting ready to come for you, but in a different type of way. In fact, I'm gonna fall back and let God handle this. Okay, there I'm going doing that thing again. Ooh. I love it when the energy kicks in like that. I do that so easily. That's why I find it funny how these rappers, like, you really actually think that you can out rap me. Can you imagine if I got in the industry and I could just easily take all that shit away? Can you imagine the label boss is like, why didn't we not sign her up, okay? Were you a part of that? Were you a part of that? Were you supposed to bring her to the phone? You fucked that up. Oh, they fucked it up way bad. Yo, they fucked it up way bad because they were leading with their dick and shit. And I'm like, you know what? Golly, gee, honey. I woke up from that BS. It's like the love bombing thing. And my morality kicked in like, wait, this is some crazy shit. Because they did too much. And I guarantee you, it's just like the check set up. That's why I love my bank, and I know my bankers personally. I have two banks. I know my bankers personally. So if you turn around and want to turn around and get a check, you steal my check and you go to my bank because they know me, Val. I always get respect when I go to my bank. Oh, you gonna go and set my bank up? No, listen, they deal in legals entirely too much. And like I said, I know them and they know me. So if you come in and you steal my check and you go and try to cash that check, oh, they're gonna send you straight to jail. So it's gonna be an epic fail. See, you think people don't know me, but there's some who do. They know me very well. So it doesn't matter if a million people are lying. If you've got one, if you've got two, if you've got three, four, or more people who know you enough to know you, you're going to be all right. And I know at least one person that knows me. I'm not talking about in the biblical sense either, right? Because like I said, I've been celibate for at least 11, 12 years. That's a fact. No cap on that. So some rusty dusty that's been ran through, I'm supposed to, huh? But you better watch out, Empress, because they're going to put that magic on you and you're going to fall in love. Do I look stupid like that? I'm 7 years old, honey. I wasn't even that dumb when I was young. Sex has never been a thing for me at all. I'm more sapiosexual. If you can't address my mind with some intelligence, don't tell me how much you can get it on. That's some weak bitch shit. Honey. I'm not going to brag, but my husband I'm good. I got memories. I'm good. Just had a flashback. Like, I hear spirit. I hear him laugh. I hear Baker laughing right now. Like, oh, you hoes. I didn't get. My wife is good to go. She ain't missing no one. She still got memories of me. I'm not like Jada and Tupac. It's just, this is some other shit. We'll deal with your crew because you can't handle me. I keep bringing that up for a reason because people made it personal. And I guess it's still personal too. But if you really like this person, I would suggest you pull him back before he dies. And the whole family might die before it's through. I'm just an oracle. I'm just an empath. Why would I lie? I told you. Unlike some of you people, I'm not trying to do a reaction video or anything like that. I'm just like, I'm thankful because, like, wow. 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 Is this what they do? That's why I put Kendrick and Drake and all that in that. When I say I dropped them all, I dropped them all. So there's absolutely no rapper or no actor that can come to me at this moment. Like, I'm done with that whole crew. Anybody that I remotely seen that brought up Just Water, it's like, it's a no. That's a no. There's nothing you can do. I got this money I want to give you. Give me a certified check. Go through the legal system and have the police, the real police, and I'm a vet the police too. In fact, you know what? Screw that. Do it by way of Fort Bragg. It's like give it to them to give it to me or something like that because I'm not trusting any of you. Oh no, nah, honey, I'm not going to take some illegal money and that'd be fraudulent money, some counterfeit money and set me up like that. Oh, it's just a setup. Like, don't you want to go on an adventure? We're going on an adventure club. Nah, I'm so thankful. I am so thankful for all that. Oh my God, I'm so thankful. I did not realize at the time because I'm just going on about my life, being me. Wasn't luck. I was protected. I'm always protected. I'm always protected. See, you say God is good, but I don't really think you know what you say. You keep lying about those who always want to say God is good, God is great, God is good. Those are the main ones who are the worst. They are the main ones that are the worst. They do the worst. And I know that for a fact. Because I know some people are just like that. And the fact that everybody fell back. That was just amazing to me now that I look at everybody falling back. And my doctor, who was a young doctor too, I chose her for a reason. There is no way she would have fell back unless she was threatened too. So if you've got the president or the president's daughter or some of these people, oh my God, y'all so going to jail. To jail or to hell. And you can't make that shit up. A green dragonfly. Oh, it's a green dragonfly. Hey, baby. Green. Green. Healthy. Fertility. Love. Heart chakra. My heart chakra was wide open. I'm not salty or... They didn't kill my dreams. They want to kill your dreams. They want to kill your joy. They're such miserable little demons and muggles. Ew. Ugh. Ugh. You can't see with us. Nobody wants to. Wow. To see everybody fall back. To see everybody I knew and everybody who I worked with and everybody that I thought I was working with, to actually see that happen while the calls were coming in nonstop, while the neighbors were doing the shit that they were doing, while all this was going on, and to look at this from the perspective now that I'm on, and to see all this play out, how diabolically evil and crazy these bitches tried to rough me out. And do it in a way where you couldn't prove it. You can't prove intuition. You can't prove it, but you can prove it, okay? God saw it. Mama saw it. Daddy saw it. And my ancestors saw it. And by the time you get enough policemen and military to vet one person over and over again, like I didn't know, and they realized that too, like, she knows who we are. She's like the FBI guy, she's a different kind of, she's different. Yeah, I am. Told you. But to see all of that, that was wild. To see how people fell back. People wouldn't return any calls. People just disappeared. And then other people just got weird. And then you would meet new people, and then I started to pick up right off the bat when they got weird too. I'm like, oh, been there, done that. They're too brute. Okay. The kitty cat. Look at her. Look who just showed up. Look at him. Look at just showed up. Look who just. Hey, baby. Look who just showed up. Hey, sweetie. Look who just showed up. Animals know what the safe space is. They do. Oh my God! I do not have cat. I do not have cat. I heard the horn blow, by the way. That is great. Acoustic kitty. You just chilling. Just chilling. Just chilling. Kitty's chilling. Sergeant Kitty. Well, actually, my mom was a private. I don't think women at the WAC during that time, I don't know if they became, so they might have. She got out not too long after she had me. So, but she got out to have me. She chose, she was still a nurse, but she chose being a nurse more so than being a soldier. So, and that's where my healing comes from too. Like I said, that's when I knew when everybody was getting some weird shit. Some weird shit. And I'm like looking at, I told you I was reading my mom's medical journals when you all were reading Jack and Jill, and it's that too. It's nothing like to have a brokey drug addict or alcoholic who doesn't even have their GED. And that too, man. Like, wow. I kind of hate that me and, what's my girl? Adele Givens. Me and Adele were like that, but even she fell back too. Oh, Cheryl Underwood could kiss my ass. Screw that Saros stuff. No. Nah, I could tell you, like, that energy. I could see that in Cheryl Underwood. Cheryl's trash. Y'all are trash, man. I hate that Adele fell back like that. So I hope that money was worth it. But everybody went through some hardcore drama. with their husband or with themselves, and they had hardcore drama and karma with their health or with whoever they was with. So I've seen that happen in everybody, where their children or their mothers or their fathers or their husbands or their sisters or their brothers or somebody like died or really had like mega health problems. And that's going to continue to happen too. I didn't put the curse on anybody. You put the curse on you. I'm thankful today that I pulled out and I could see it, okay? And that's why I'm not mad that everybody felt bad. God took out the trash. So I'm okay. I'm good. I'm really good. Like, but you need somebody to talk. No, I don't. This is as good as I want to talk to. I've been there. I was not comfortable talking to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. Actually, I did that because I had to. But in reality, I didn't get a big thrill out of being around crowds like that. That's just not me. I love music. I love art. I love poetry. I love artistic stuff. That's why I do my show. But to say if I had to do a set at Lollapalooza, Coachella, or be that female announcer or that female, well, that I don't like the word. I don't like female. Female sounds like I don't even like that word female. The woman. Well, if I had to be, that type of poet or DJ or whatever, I'm like, no, I don't. I'm over that. I'm too old. I'm 7 years old. I don't have time for crowds like that. I don't have time for the drama or the craziness or the just none of that mess. And stuff is not even at its best. It's just wicked, 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 wicked times. And people have lost their minds. So I'd rather be by myself. I'm fine. Reminding you, Oracle in the Matrix, she just kept to herself and stayed in the kitchen and made cookies. Got it. And that's what I'm going to do. Make some portobello fries, fry some fish, and we going to eat. I'm going to take a shower, and that's going to be it. So I'm good. I just want to come in and just say hey and give a thankful Tuesday post today. And just let you know that those of you who tried to play up in my face and think you could play me, well, you know what? I'm not Alyssa Sharp. I'm not afraid of you bitches. But just to be real, if I were you, if you want to catch a clue, I'd be okay, that was a male mosquito. I'm getting ready to go inside because it is hot and muggy too, and me and mosquitoes don't get along. But that was a male mosquito, so a female mosquito's got to come in soon, because when you hear them, it's the ones you hear that won't bite you. It's the ones you don't hear you will bite you. And that's it for me. That's one way. Mommy says time to go inside now. Got it. Because me and mosquitoes, I need more dragonflies, please. Let my dragonflies come out. Go. It's feeding time. Come on, go and eat these bloodsuckers. That's it though. But yeah. But as far as trying to make me fearful, or you want to like embarrass me or say some dumb shit, in my chat room, like, and again, to the people who show me love and real respect right back to you. Real respect's real. Respect's respect. Bullshit motherfuckers. I'm not you. And I'm not Alyssa Sharp. I guarantee you there's a variety of ways I could come for your neck. I was made, what Janice said, hey, friend, now, you didn't see this coming down. Not a one of you saw this going down. I mean, I didn't see it either. That's the funny thing. That's the unpredictableness of me. You can't, like, read me because I'm unreadable. And that's why I'm watched so much by the military. She is completely unpredictable. She's just, I'm on the watch list. I got cinnamon dust on my thing. Things that they can't control. Makes people nervous. But I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid. Always know I'm going to be a good kid. That you don't have to worry about. If you're wondering, how is she? Will she destroy the world? I'm a good kid. You're real and honest with me, I'll be real and honest with you. If you try to take me through some dumb shit, I will body slam you. In a variety of ways. No joke, no shit, okay? So, if you're nervous about me, I suggest you either sort that out with your God or your law, or sort that out with yourself and your soul. Because again, the problem is not with me, it's with you. How's your spirit? Let me help you build your spirit and your soul up with more integrity. And again, I will have personal readings soon, but just for my family, the few who you never go to therapy because you know how corrupt, sad to say, some of these therapists are too, because again, everything's about money. And I can see, as well as your family and your friends, that these therapists can easily be on the take too. So I want you to know that in real time, in real life, you will always have a real friend and a real ear with me. As long as you come to me with those 5 principles too, of morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility. Truth recognizes truth. Now, we can be considered a family and a team. You know who I'm talking to. All right, that's it. Time to go eat. Have a good day. See, there they go. Coming in late as usual. Snapshot sniper. Such a weak soul. Whoopi's mama. Okay. I can be Whoopi's mama. Maybe I'm your mama. No, I would never be your mama. If I was your mama, I would have aborted you. See, this is somebody that just came in late in the room and they just missed everything. They don't know what's coming. He doesn't know that he or she doesn't know that he's or she's getting ready to die soon. I'm not Alyssa Sharp. I know I'm being mean. No, you gotta let me get mommy. Go ahead. Go ahead, snapshot sniper. Say something that's gonna make me feel some kind of way about me. Play with my mental brother or sister. Let's go. What else? What other type of insults you have to hurl as you're playing with your little dick? Let's go. Get a rise out of me if you can. Shh. Don't tell anybody what I've said earlier. Let them find out the hard way. Oh, you mean the war song? Wait a minute, which song? War did that song, Nappy Head. War did some Nappy Head. Are we talking about Nappy Head, or are you talking about something else, Nate Hovius? Nappy Head, don't forget that one. My hair is nappy. Actually, my hair is shredded. But I love my nappy hair. Am I supposed to feel some kind of way that my hair is snappy? My hair is snappy, and I'm so happy that none of these motherfuckers are my pappy. In fact, they're all so sappy and they can't be happy too because they're going to jail or to hell soon. I promise you that much is true. I love the way they try to stalk and gang stalk and do what they do. They want to Adam Tate and Adam Ross me, but they don't see in reality what I can do. They really love to troll people. This could be somebody's kids who don't know any better, and that's sad because these kids are clearly missing a good mom and a dad, and I really gives no fucks if they end up on the streets and dying with a needle in their eye or in their ass. But either way, I guarantee you that they don't have much gas. There's nothing left. And it's sad that no matter what you say or do, there's absolutely nothing that you can do to me, but there's so much I could do to you. So go ahead. What else? Everything you say just makes me get stronger and gets me more creative, okay? And you can say what? I'm giving you your cricket just stop, or the tree frog. I just gave yourself your 60 seconds of fame. Now they have to go through the chat room and figure out what I say now. You know what? I should really just make a day out of just trolling trolls. Whoa, echo. I heard the echo. That is funny. Have a troll session. Let all the trolls embarrass themselves because they really think I'm like all the other readers that they trolled off of YouTube. Or I'm gonna get you. Not before I get you first. You make me feel some kind of way. Mommy says, no, can't do you. Yes, ma'am. Don't say that. Yes, ma'am. And that's what they say. See, she got to be the devil. Okay, to the devil. I am the devil. I am the devil to the devil. Waiting for me to spaz out. Is that what you say? You wait for me to spaz out. Why should I spaz out when I'm watching you all spaz out? I am happy, honey. I am happy. I'm happy. I'm letting God sort all this shit out. Why don't you go to the Kardashians or the Smiths or Kendrick or Drake or, I mean, come on. This better not be Steve Stout. Why are you stalking me, bro? United Management. Seriously, though, what is this about? I got screenshots of that, too. I'm telling you, these people going to make me super rich. They're going to make me super rich. I mean, they're going to make me super rich. Super rich. Oh, here comes Nate. The split personalities in your head have multiple personalities and they're all fucked up. Oh, okay. And I don't argue with fools. I'm like, that's your opinion. And now that you've said that, how does that make you feel, Nate? The split personality, I've never been diagnosed with split personalities. And I have been vetted by the best, including the CIA, the Special Forces, and the Special Ops. Now, what about you, Nate Hovius? Keep talking. You see these planes flying through? These are Special Ops planes. What you're doing is going up in the clouds. They're getting intel on you. They know where you are. Remember how back in the day when you used to have to keep people on the phone? Like, keep people on the phone until the cops come in? Yeah. It's that kind of thing. You didn't know. I know it is a kind of interesting type of policing, spiritual. What did somebody say? The YouTube spiritual investigator, spiritual popo, I don't know. And that's all. You have flames coming at your mouth. That's the best they can do. See, that's a crash out. There goes the crash house. There goes you have lights come out your mouth. I just hit the nail on the head. Now they're scared as fuck. And you should be. You should be too. They tried. That shit just turns right back on them. That is so funny. You see, guys, you see how hilarious this is. Don't let any of them get on you like that because they're nothing. They're sad to say there shouldn't be kids on this anyway. But either way, they come out. You got split personalities. They're the ones with split personality. You got lies come out your mouth. They're the ones with lies. They're probably jerking off right now. They're probably some incel or whatever it be. There's somebody that's going to jail or to hell very, very soon. That's a promise. That's a certainty. You didn't let come out your mouth. That's not that was a lie. But they thought that that's going to bother me after this wonderful, beautiful, glorious, thankful day. I had breakfast, and I'm going to have some lunch. No, dinner. And I've been making money, too. And there's not a word of lies I've said all day. So just because you say, you got lied to me, that's them. They're so screwed up. Oh, God. And these are the same type of crazy people that turn around and say, but I love you. Okay, yeah, I know. I just got to feed the family. I mean, okay, Bobby says, pull back. Because I'm getting ready to go in Troll City. That's not spaz. And I was just like, I'm going to play with, you know what? I would make a good bad cop. In the good cop, bad cop thing. And I used to think that I wasn't that type of person till I realized, like I said, I realized when, that time I wasn't online. I was after I was online. But when I was taking my little sisters over, and I did not. And again, let me say, I didn't spank. I didn't do nothing horribly egregious or anything like that. I just, a little bit of mind games on them, and it's sad. But but it just And it was so easy for me to do. But I mean, I realized, like, well, damn, girl, you actually did that with an FBI agent and you were a teen or a preteen. So, mine fucking an easy, idiot is real easy to do. But I'm not gonna do that on YouTube. I might do it in a nice way, but I would rather just go ahead and let them have their say because they're so worthless and so pointless, and so it's so ridiculously sad. You're not messing with Alyssa Sharp today. You're dealing with Val Jones, and I promise you, you have you have no idea what type of time I'm on, or how well I could destroy you. Do I look like I'm bothered of anything you say? Whoopi's mama. Split personalities. Look for you to spaz out. Waiting for the heart attack too. Waiting for my blood pressure to go up. You want to see my blood pressure just be zen like a ninja? Nah, my. Not denying because she know it's true. That sounds like something Will Smith or Jada Pinkett Smith would say. Or the Kardashians. Or some little crusty, rusty, dusty spammer or center stand that's paid by them to do. You do know that you will end up in jail or in hell, right? Well, go ahead and do you. Get it out your system. Isn't it funny when they're not effective at all? They don't know what to do. I'm on my good behavior. I'm on my good behavior. Oh, you look like a psychotic black magic lady from the swamps. Thank you. I might be a psychotic black magic lady from the swamp. And what of you? A dick? Okay, that's the best insult you can do? Oh, Nate. That's your arsenal? You look like a psychotic black magic lady from the swamp. You know what? Actually, I don't all the way find that offensive. That's the irony about that. It's not. I'm not too particularly offended by that. I'm not psychotic. They are, but magic lady from the swamp. Yeah, well, that's possible. Anything else? Cuckoo scent. What is that? Voodoo. Whatever. Would you like to see some voodoo, Nate? Would you? Let's see what happens to you in 3 days. Before the next full moon. Which is what? August 28th. Yeah, that's going to be wonderful. Interesting. And still, I'm making money today, too. And eating and living well and healthy too. So this has been a great day. Before Nate, comes in and spoils the room, we're going to take all that away. So just dismiss him. I'm gonna let him play. I could block him, okay, but I just find it funny. Like I said, they're the shit to my growth. They're the manure to my growth. So I just find everything they do hilarious now. I mean, they really think that they're affecting somebody, but they're not affecting me at all. And I want the rest of you to not let them affect you either, because there's nothing they can do. I mean, if you're really a psychotic killer that wants to come up and try to kill me, then okay, come on and try. Let's go. Let's go. Think I'm playing. Think I'm kidding. Think I don't have eyes on me all the time, and think everything you do is not going up in the air and people are making it down right now. When they get you, you will not be able to go nowhere. There's nowhere you can run. There's no place you can go. God is always watching and going to take you down to the hole. So you go ahead and get that out the way right now. You get all your little friends around. You get all your little people around. You go say, look what we're going to do to her. And as they see me sitting and laughing at your ass, or you just crashing out, saying some shit that's so ineffective. And actually, I'm kind of using that as muse for my poetry. I might make a poem out of Nate Hoover's. No, I'm not going to give him that type of energy. Nah, he deserves nothing because he's nothing to me. But like I said, I don't mind trolling trolls. You know what they say about Pisces? When I heard like Tyler the Creator was a great troll, Tyler the Creator has not even begun to see the type of trolling I could be. Told you, Pisces men and Pisces women, 2 different degrees. And I know it's not the little mean girls, because I can bring the mean girl out of me too. Mind fucking people is a real easy thing to do. I probably could, to that degree. Maybe mama saw that. She'd make a good cop. She'd make a good psyop. She'd make a good, which goes back to the FBI agent. You sure you don't want to come and work for us? That's why I do have special people watching me. And I know some of you better not be the ones that's trying to do this out, because I can sort you little bitches out too. Because I always know a narcissist always thinks that they can up me or be better than me. No, you can't. And it's a sad thing if you're white or a racist or black or just a dumbass nigga, because, bitch, if I really want to go that way, I could destroy you to the bones. Oh my God. Okay, mommy's sitting out though. This is a chill day. I can't really hum it right, but I'm singing Voodoo Child right by Jimi Hendrix. This is another thing, real story. I'm gonna let you go on that, because that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the times where because I was, a lover of music, right? So, and I mean, and reminding you, Jimi Hendrix was, what was I, probably like when Woodstock and all that. Generation Jones, by the way. Not a Gen Xer, not a boomer. I'm Generation Jones. Thank you, sir. Your content is the best. You're right. And the stuff we grew up with. Oh my gosh, these kids, the stuff we grew up with, from the playground to the stuff we did. These people who are younger than us, they don't know who they're messing with. Oh my God, y'all are so slow and so dumb and so stupid. Your parents, you didn't have good parents, and that's why you all gonna end up meeting you're gonna meet the right person that's gonna change your life in a variety of ways. But I'm telling you, that's where it is, okay? I'm just a warning. I'm just a messenger. I'm just an omen. But I let them play out. So, Nate and this and that and whatever, they got to say whatever they want to say. But these bitches can't do a goddamn thing to me, all right? So go ahead, have your say. But what you won't do is come up in my face, because I'll sort your bitch ass out. Click, 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 click. Like I could do that now. But no, back to Jimi Hendrix, that too. That's why I realized my parents were like looking at me like, because they let me a lot, because I grew up with great music and stuff like that. So how was I listening to Jimi Hendrix on the radio? How was I listening to? You know what? Okay. Because AM radio. Well, we had the radio stations that had the antenna, the little, like boom boxes, but there were smaller boxes, and we would get like stations. So I guess I guess I was going through the dial, just listening to rock stations and stuff like that, because I'm trying to figure out where was I listening to Jimi Hendrix. But I would like listen, not just Fayetteville radio, stuff like that, or whatever it be, but I would listen to stations, all wherever I could get. And I'm playing Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that, just loud, singing that stuff too. And I can remember my parents like looking at me like the time I played the Shy Lights, and I'm just singing, cold this days of my life. I can't even sing right now, but I can sing when I want to, but not right now. But just saying, it was the cold this days. I had that on 8-track, and I remember my mom and my dad looking at me like, what the hell you know about the coldest days of your life? Yeah, you haven't had no, because I'm singing my heart out to that song. I am singing what was I, about 9, 10, 11? When did Shy Lights come out? coldest days of my life. I got to look back on that. But I'm just singing that song. I'm singing my heart out. I'm singing that song like I wrote it. I mean, I am all the way into it. That's the type of empath I am. That's what music does to me, the music that can move me. That's why I said this music is trash, like the people are putting it out right now. I'm glad that I grew up on the good stuff. All of this is spam. No wonder you got so many scammers and spammers. All of this is spam. All this music is sus. All this stuff on YouTube is just trash. The good content creators, you tried to literally run them off to make way for your trash. You steal their content and then you try to cash them. I will see every single one of you bitches off of YouTube. I'm here for that. That's my purpose. Hallelujah. There we go. I'm here to run all you bitches off of YouTube. If you know, you know. I didn't really fully get it till now. I'm here to do me. But you people have tried to run the good content creators off of YouTube, to monopolize off of that. And then you ran into me. Your rappers and your actors want to get that lick because I do know that sexual energy, that sacral sexual energy, that's some potent shit. And a lot of you want to, I'm not monetized, so I can say the word rape me. I promise you, I will make you eat your own dick. I promise that. I promise that. I promise that. Did it ever occur to you, well, I can still come out at night and not fear anyone? I have walked up to a whole clan of demons and walked away laughing and looked like I was having fun. So you think somebody that's gonna hide and throw some insults that they won't say in my face? If you thought I was a crazy black magic voodoo woman, then how stupid are you to mess with me today? Ignorance has a taste. It tastes like shit or nothing. I'm gonna drive you motherfuckers crazy and show the whole world that y'all ain't nothing. So for all the Alyssa Sharps, what happened to Candace Owens? Candace Owens was doing something for a minute when Atlanta cracked out and did something. I don't know what happened. Lost all that weight. All you people, like, that is so sad. This world is crazy, but I'm made for it, okay? Woo, gosh, thank you, God. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy. Thank you, Universe. Thank you to my angels. Thank you to whoever it be. These bitches still don't know what they see in me, but they still want to try the shit that they do. They just don't get it. They don't get it. But soon they will, because that end is coming for you. I'm just a messenger. The planes are wrapping up. I love it. It's the sound of home, the sound of my freedom. I'm not a child. I'm God's job. I'm none of these bitches' child. I'm not going to even tell them anymore to leave me alone. I don't really care if you leave me alone. You will leave me alone soon enough. But you're going to find out I'm not just tough. I'm military tough. Bitches. The minute you cross me, you so fucked up. I will see you all dead. And I promise that on everything. So go ahead. Do what you do. I'm good. That's what's up. Children, drugs are bad. Okay. Yeah, they are. You should know. And I'm going to make sure you never push drugs to another child, because I will slay your asshole. I'd make a good bad cop. I still remember the sheriff like, you're not too old. Yeah, I am. I really don't feel like doing that. But then there's a part of me to do, but mommy says, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let the real men, I was going to say the real men, let the real men, let the real ones who do that, let them do that. You have another job to do. Your job is more mental and spiritual. But every now and then, you can play with the little dummies too. Because you're showing everybody else on YouTube. Don't let any of them get away with trying to stop you from creating content. Or just let them get away with saying outrageous shit about you. Call it out. Spit it out. Look the devil in his eye and spit in his face. I spit on you all, okay? I spit on your graves. You call me all this and all that. What happens? I'm just that. I bet you ain't nobody coming in my dreams anymore. And that's a fact. The last time I've been beating these bitches down to a pulp. So I be sleeping well. I be sleeping really well. Really, really well. That's what's up. See, and I'm still in my calm. They thought I was going to spaz out on some dumb shit. Bitch, I've had a brilliant day and made money too. I thought the cat was coming by again. Oh, somebody's smoking. I got somebody smoking some weed around here. See, that's what. So it must be one of you. It must be one of you raggedy ass bitches. You just come in and want to start. Tell me shit. Now you gotta go and get that drink and that. That's some funny shit. Oh my God, you just told her yourself. I'm smelling the weed. Oh, fuck. That is way too funny for me. I guess I drive people to drink and drugs. Okay. They should have let me be. At least I don't go kicking in doors, knocking in doors like I used to like that. Kicking in the doors, knocking in doors, I am like that. But mommy says, no, you're not going to crash out on the crash outs like that. We got better things for you to do. You got to make money, girl. You got your new house coming and new stuff for you to do, and you got to do your show. Oh, by the way, Soul School Cafe on MIXCLOUD and PODOMATIC. These bitches ain't got nothing else to do. They selling the ass. They're selling everything, and they still mad. They still just mad in the chat room. They're doing this shit in the chat room like, it ain't bothering them. It is way too funny, man. These people are sadly crazy hilarious. It's sad. Mental illness is really just, I shouldn't be laughing at the mentally ill like that, because mental instability is not a funny thing to laugh at. But in my case, I'm like, well, if they're already mentally unstable, that's a weakness I could exploit. Because it's funny, because they like to toy with people. You know, narcissists can be sorted out. I told you I'm a narcissist's worst nightmare. I know. Hawk. Which type of hawk am I, Val? I don't know. And my birds. Now that might be a catbird. It's supposed to be 107? It can't be. It feels like it's probably like maybe in the 80s or the 90s. Well, I'm good doing me. Hey, honey. Hey. Hey, sweetie. Hey. Ah. Ain't nobody gonna take my sunshine away. Ain't nobody gonna take my joy away. They can say whatever they want to say, but that means that I can say what I want to say back to them too. If I call them a little dick simp, who ain't got a brain in their body or no money either. I mean, that's sad. That's, when you think about it, mental instability is sad when you literally have to troll other people's channels to get attention. How sad can that be? Let's talk about that for a minute, and I'm gonna let it go. Keep your energies up, but I'm just going into a mind of a nothing person, because it's nothing. It's a sad, miserable cunt. Gender not specific. It's a sad, miserable cunt, because there's an energy that comes with the word cunt. So that's what it is, gender not specific. But it's a sad, miserable cunt that finds nothing else better to do but just to troll people on YouTube. Because either number one, they ain't got shit else to do, or number two, they've been paid to do that, or number three, they really think that they're mind fucking somebody, which shows that they're either on too much DMT, or it might be one of my ragged ass exes that's mad because I've closed the door on all of them and I've cut all the communication. I know this better. I know this is not Bobby, which was never ex. He was wanting to be an ex, but it was never ex. That little midget ass motherfucker. Woo, Bobby, you told me how much that you stalked one person, so I know. I thought we were friends. There goes the kitty cat again. Okay, mommy says switch it up. We're not talking about that bullshit, motherfucker. He's either already dead or whatever again. Hey, honey, where you going? Where you going, sweetie? Where you going? Oops, go back. You love going on the side of my house. Where you going? You waiting for another nest. You waiting for another birdie. Okay. Well, remember that day that the baby bird came out? Where you followed me on my line, the baby bird came out. It literally was a baby robin, and it was taking it either it fell out the nest or fell out something, and I didn't know what to do. I was up here like what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And the cats were out. Not one, but two cats were out too. So I literally waited and watch his first step. So that was really, really cool. It's stuff like that, man. I just love my life. It's the stuff that I have witnessed and the stuff I experienced and why I enjoy life. But that was so cool because I didn't know if the bird was hurt, if I need to take it to the vet or whatever. I was like, what I do? And I didn't want to touch it because, it's a baby bird. If I touched it, I didn't want to get my human scent on it because the mother might not want to deal with it. But I watched it as it literally took its first steps, and it made it from the side over here to there, and I kept the cats away from it too. See, I'm a protector like that, and I'll protect myself too. And so, and I think kids see that. They see that automatically. Kids and animals, they know who the protectors are. That's why these little butt fucking bitches, gender not specific. Oh, fuck these hoes up. I can flip just like this. It's funny how the wonderful thing about the Pisces, such a caring, wonderful, I know, right? Such a caring, wonderful, angelic soul, and that I'm that. But bitch, if I have to fuck up a bitch, I'll enjoy the hell out of it, right? I just, whoo. Wow, my dark side is really dark. I'll do more than pistol whip a bitch. I'm like, hmm. I, mm, damn. It's like I have a little torture chamber in my head. Have you ever seen this movie with William Dafoe called Inside, by the way? I'm going to heaven on the hilltop. I'm going to heaven on the hilltop. That was method acting, man. That movie, it's a hard watch. It's a hard watch, but it's how, the reason I'm bringing that up is how your mind, he actually broke in a house. He was a thief. The birds, I'm getting it, mama. I'm getting it. I'm getting it, daddy. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm seeing the vision in the clouds too. I'm seeing it. Okay. William Dafoe. And he lost a lot of weight in this movie. Method actor. William Dafoe's one of the best. Inside, he broke into this house of some rich person. I don't know if the person was, I think it was an artist or something too, but very rich person. But he broke into, like how you have escape rooms and stuff like that. So he broke into this house, but he couldn't get out of it because I think the person was on vacation or something like that. Or maybe it's their summer home or their vacation home or whatever it be. But he got stuck. He got in and he couldn't get out. No matter what, he couldn't get out. He broke in the house, but it's like it locked up all over the place. Like I said, the whole house ended up being an escape room. He thought he was going to steal, but he got his life stolen, okay? So there he is with all this art and all this stuff that he thought he was going to steal and make money off of, but he got trapped and he went crazy. And that's what these people will do. They'll get trapped trying to get in my mind, and my mind will fuck them up because it's a real easy thing for me to do. I mean, if I wanted to mind fuck somebody, because it's all people who play mind games, but I can play mind games too. And I mean, I have a little bit of a torturous spirit in my mind, and a little bit. It's all the stuff that I've never done, but the dark side of me wouldn't mind doing. And I'm like, oh, I get to play that out in real life. Like wow, there's all type of stuff. So he broke into this. I know they're not addressing me like that because, bitch, I don't be like, if you're not addressing me by my motherfucking name or like, or like the righteous, privileged woman that I am, don't be whistling me like I'm a bitch. What the fuck you think this is? Like, is it Miss Jones, Miss Val, or something like that? Don't be addressing me like no bitch. I'll sort your ass out too. We're not dealing with the low class. I don't deal with the low class. But back to William Dafoe and Inside. See, I told you I don't give a fuck right now. Like, we're not doing that no more. We don't do that no more. You step up on my level or you step the fuck back. It's like that. All day, all night. Play with me you want to. Find out just what I'm about. What child? So anyway, William Dafoe, Inside. So he gets lost. He's going to steal and rob. Like these little cratchet ass, little raggedy ass, little, these little ragdies, these little brokey little raggedy wannabes want to do. Like they think they're so smart and the shit that they do. We're going to steal and going to rob. So he thought that too. But he got stuck in that house and it drove him crazy. He had nothing else but time because there was no food or nothing. There was no nothing. I mean, because it was like it's like a vacation house. I didn't get the whole movie. I always catch the tail end because it's kind of like, it's one of those movies where, I don't know, maybe if I watched the whole thing, for me, it looks like it would be hard to look at, but I get the premise of it though. And the premise of it is like, Jesus, because he played the hell out of it. He played the hell. It's about people who descend into madness. And this is what these people expect you to do. They want to play on your head and they want to manipulate and mind fuck you, not realizing that I'm like the house. My mind is like the house. You try to break in my mind and break in my head, I will fuck you up, G. Now you're in my lane. Now you're in my neck of the woods. This is just automatically natural for me. You have no idea just how deep this rabbit hole goes. So I just love, this is a chance. Mommy said, I can't go where they go. But if they come in my house, I can kill them, yo. I get that. So I'm the house. So be careful because I told you, none of these ragged ass bitches gonna come in like, when you gonna cook my dinner? Bitch, I'll fuck you up. You come in my house. Did you think this is? I'm not your mammy or your kids. Bitch. The birds are like having a joy. The birds are like having fun right now. This is too funny to me. The birds are like having a good time. The birds are like, speak, girl, speak. This is funny. But that movie, Inside, check it out. Inside with William Dafoe. This motherfucker went insane. He went insane. Here he is, master criminal. Like these master manipulators. Or at least they thought they were. Drugs are bad, kid. See children. The very person that said that's the goddamn drug dealer. Bitch, suck your dick. Seriously. Lord have mercy. I love my life. Oh man, this was some funny shit. But no, that movie Inside. That's what it's like. Watch that movie, William Defoe, Inside. That's what it's like. Because I'm guaranteed that's what Nate, what's his name? Nate Hoovius and probably Jay Shetty. It's probably Jay Shetty back and forth. It's probably all the Will Smith clan, all the Jay Sheds and whatever it be. It might be Willow J. You never know. These bitches are tripping. They've been tripping off too much on DMT. And I told you that right off the bat is going to get you because that is a very sacred. That's a very sacred concoction from the Native Americans. So you just can't, you're not supposed to take DMT recreationally like that. Nothing is. You're not supposed to take any of that like that. Ayahuasca, you're not supposed to take any of that. Well, ayahuasca, not DMT, but you're not supposed to take ayahuasca like that. So you've already bastardized the culture of the Native Americans. Just like, you really don't even know the pure benefits of real weed. So you bastardize that. See the difference between people who know how to use the alchemy and the chemistry and the plain just drug addicts? Bitch. That's why I ain't got no time for no drug addicts in my life. No drug addicts or no alcoholics or no, whatever magic spells you can do. All these, I like hoes, so you're going to be a hoe. Oh, really? How's that working for you? How's the mind manipulation working for you? Golly gee, I'm talking 2 minutes and 22. It's 2:22. Well, it's 2:21:49, 2:21:51, 2:21:53, 2:21:55, 2:21:57, 2:21, 2222. William Defoe, Inside. These muggles, Nate and Slipshot, Slim Shady, and whatever. Listen. What was it that time that Eminem was stalking Rihanna? Bitch. I know goddamn well your cracker ass ain't trying to stalk me the same way. I will slay all your careers, okay? I promise you. You gonna wish that you prayed to me and treated me the right way. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be fine. But you all are going to pay. All of them. In the entertainment industry, the political industry, the religious industry. And if you some bad soldiers, bad in a negative type of way, I have enough faith in my poets that they're going to go ahead and sort you out and root you out, okay? Because one thing I know, as effective as I am, they're effective too. I really don't think you quite understand just what it is that special forces and special ops do. I know, right? They are ignorant. That is the best movie that describes what it is trying to battle with Val Jones and her mind. They are William Defoe. And I'm the house. It's on Sci-Fi. I don't know what the rotation is, but are either Netflix it or Hulu it. Inside by William Defoe, aka how Val Jones handles these little muggle ass mind fuckery, these circus clowns. They are William Defoe. And I am the house. Mommy and Daddy says this is my house now. You've been put on T. That shit drove him absolutely insane and crazy. Oh, he died in the house. He died. He was dying. You catch him dying. But the last thing he said, and then he started to become an artist, like, I'm going to heaven on the hillside. I'm going to heaven on the hillside. That's all he could say. As he just slipped away into a madness. Never to be. They didn't show it when the person came back, but they ended with him like just stuck in his madness. Inside. William Defoe. That is the perfect movie that describes these entities, the battle between them and me. They are William Dafoe, and I am the house. There you go. That's your movie of the week. I just put you on some intel. Go watch it. Yeah. Gee, thanks. Okay, it's time to eat. That's all I got to say. Do I want to play some music? When you want music, go to Soul School Cafe. Go to Soul School Cafe. Yeah. I don't want to play that song. I don't want to play that song. I'm good. I'm just going to sit here and chill a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand Spanish. I do. Let me find out the hard way. That's what people have to do. They have to find out the hard way. Because they don't believe you, okay? They think they're magic and smart. Mm-hmm. You know how many people went to jail or went to the electric chair who actually felt and said the same thing? Yep. Yep. I'm going to heaven on the hillside. I'm going to heaven on the hillside. That's all he said. That's going to be a lot of people. They just say, wow, that is, thank you for that visual. That is your movie of the week. William Dafoe. And Inside. That's the narcissist versus Val Jones. William Dafoe thought his character was so a master thief. Master thief. You know what I mean? Like they think they're master class or whatever it be. Master thief. In and out. No problem. He scoped it and everything. The house locked him up. Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. That's why they'll tell you, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you do. Because I'm telling you, this is the time. During the Saturn return, it all comes back to you. Everything you've done, everything you pay for, and it doesn't matter how many sermons you preach, how many times you say God, how many times you say Buddha, how many times you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, how many times you say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It doesn't matter. It's about your actual actions and your spiritual. Saturn doesn't give a fuck about your talk if you're not doing the walk. And this whole stuff, people have died behind this mess. People have committed suicide behind this mess. I'm glad that God pulled me out because, like I said, I am the type of person where if I snap, I'll shoot up everybody and don't give a fuck. I've had way too many visions of that happening. So, my parents said, okay, that's enough. So, this whole like separating me, that's what happens when you tried to isolate me and thought that would make me be fearful. Actually, that brought me up even more. So, you took out the trash. You removed the trash away from me, and now I'm much more powerful than I was before. I am loving it. I am not missing anything or anyone. This is great. I am so thankful that all of this has happened to me, okay? Because it really makes me look at people a certain kind of way, and it really puts me on point. That if you come up to me wrong, I might punch your bitch ass out. Except I'm not going to go to jail. I might just shoot you. Except I'm not going to go to jail. I might just sit here and watch the crows peck your eyes out. Or like I'll let another tornado take your roof off. That's happened too. It's not about Val Jones. It's what spirit does. You never know what mom and dad going to do. I know they're going to protect their daughter. That I know for a fact. Because I really did see God several times in real life. in real life. In real life. And I'm not lying about that. And you know, you all have not had that experience yet. So, remember, God always gives you the warning. Before the reckoning comes. But William DeVoe, inside, master criminal, master thief, got snatched in a house that he couldn't get out of. That's a dark night of the soul. That's a Saturn return. That's exactly how it feels like to these criminal ass narcissists. Honey. So y'all can say whatever you want to. I'm living great. I'm living good. I'm sleeping well. But you got to think of the type of miserable motherfucker that they just want to hurt people by trolling them on someone else's channel. I would never go to somebody else's channel. I mean, I got better things to do with my time than go. I got my own channel. Notice these people too. If you're in the chat room, notice these people. So they want attention. Go to their channels and check them out. Go to their. I'm not gonna. I don't care. I mean, I go to their channels. Nate Hoovius and Slim Shady Snapshot Shooter or whatever it be. Go to them. It's not like I got my site. So you no, bitch. I know at least 20 special ops that's got their sights on you. So you ain't got shit on me, bro. Oh. Do we really want to bring out that energy? Do we really want to see who's repping morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility? You have shots on me? Shoot. Shoot your best shot. I dare you. Go ahead. World star. Do it. Do it. Do it. Be bad. Be bold. Be famous. Be infamous. Shoot. Go ahead. Shoot. Shoot your best shot in reality. Don't talk about it. Do it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You're gonna do what? Let's go. I got set. Shoot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I know I am doing the Neo thing now. I'm Neo. Now I'm Neo. Let's go. I'm outside. Let's go. Come on, Desiree Perez. Let your people come out. Let's go. I got my eyes on you. And there's a lot more on you. Let's go. See how that just takes the whole magic and the fire out their room? They talk that shit. But now I'm telling you, don't be like me, boys and girls. Please don't be me. I'm not telling you to do what I do. That's not your job. You do you. You do your content creation and you do you. But I'm here to I'm here to patrol these trolls. I'm here to give these trolls something they didn't see coming. They really thought that they had like I said, there've been too many kids who've been messed up. There's too many people who committed suicide. There's too many people who have died. There's too many elders who've lost their life savings. There's too many people that have fallen by the way. Good people too, okay. If I didn't have God in my life, I'd shoot all these motherfuckers easily. I mean, like real easy. Like real easy. Like I told you, my Glock is loaded with gold dots. So, it ain't nothing for me to spray a criminal. That's why I say, you coming at me? Let's go. Let's go. I dare you. I dare you. I double. My husband would say, don't ever take her up on a dare. Because when she says, because reminding you, I don't gamble. So if I'm daring somebody, my husband would tell you, she's the deck's already stacked. I really wouldn't do that. But hey, they think they're bad like that. Come on. Come on. tell you. Oh, wow, I started sounding Italiano for a minute. Ooh, Merovingian coming out. And that too. Who's this cat who acts like he's a Merovingian? You know, collective Empress. Your soulmate is coming. But you're looking at, who the fuck are you? No. Oh, that's so much stuff is on AI. AI is gonna mess up a lot of people, man. That's crazy. AI is going to take a lot of people out. AI is going to, well, you know what? Which gets back to Fayetteville. Your ratchet ass mayor. Remember when I was telling you how my dad just like, like who are these people who did this? How are they gonna like literally just destroy Merck's Road and all this and all that? Those are some of the same people that are the leaders now. So you got a lot of these leaders. You got a lot of these people that are on the take. A lot of these people are on the watch, okay? A lot of these people are on the criminal watch. This is the one thing, and I will tell you this again, that when the FBI and the CIA, I don't give a damn about who your criminals are, okay? Every criminal, even the mob will run from the feds, the federal marshals, okay? So there's nobody that's really as gangster as federal marshal. Oh, the crows are like, the crows are co-signing on that. So I don't give a fuck what these bitches say. You can like simmer that shit down. But when the federal marshals are on your ass, bitch, they stocking up shit you'll never get out. If they got Diddy, they can get your ass too. Why you think JC keep running? And Rock Nation keep rock, Marvin Sapp ain't gonna help you. Y'all gonna be like William Dafoe in that house saying, I'm going to heaven on the hillside. I'm going to heaven on the hillside. This movie is like, it is wild, but it shows, again, it's a master criminal who got tricked. He thought he was going to trick this man and steal this man's art, and he got tricked by the house, and that house stole him. That's the type of setup that's happening to a lot of people right now. And I'm here to let you know it's coming, as well as I'm here to represent why. For all the Alyssa Sharps in the world and all the ones that you ran off of YouTube just by doing this dumbass shit that you do, you separated me from the trash. You separated me from all the bullshit. Now I see how powerful I can be. And I know exactly what I can do. And I'm still growing and getting better at it too. I'm 7 years old and I'm just in this heat like it's not even but. There goes my dragonflies. Thank you, baby. Get these skeeters. Get these little bloodsuckers. Get them all. 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 Hey, honey. Hey. Ooh, ooh. Get them all. 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 I love this is therapy for me, okay? This is wonderful therapy that I love telling real stories and sharing this energy with people, and hopefully it's going to inspire you to keep going. We all got struggles. We all are dealing with something. But don't let these trauma bond and these criminalistic mofos stop you from doing what you do. Live your life, but keep your head on the swivel, right? Because it's a dangerous world out here. No, no cap. It's a dangerous world out here. And there's always somebody around that wants to take your life. But what are you saying, Birdie? I'm the mm, that sounds tacky to say. Let's just say I'm the bait. I'm the bait for the criminals, okay? Because they thought I was an easy play. There's nothing about me easy. They thought I wasn't God's child. That's why all the ones, God is great, God is good. You have no effect on me. I don't listen to you. I don't acknowledge your God or your acknowledgement of God unless you're really real. And I will sense that energy in you. It's not about what you think or what you say. It's what I feel. And what I say with my life, okay? None of these people have no effect on me no more than I allow them to. And so, see, even with all this little coming in at the last minute, trying to steal the energy in the room, I just sent them off to their doom. I don't even acknowledge them anymore. I don't even know if they're saying anything or not. Notice I've gotten quiet. I'm blocked. The ValJones magic of that. When you're God and God is his kid, bet. Go, go, go. One way or the other. You will learn respect. I guarantee you, William Dafoe, whatever his character's name was, he just knew he was going to get him a payoff. He just knew he was going to just get some of this art and steal some of this art and was going to be a millionaire and a billionaire off this heist. And the house heisted him. God damn, that's a movie. That's a dark night of the soul. That's what God's going to do to the criminals. That's what happens when you try to mind fuck Val Jones and try to get my mind. There's not no DMT. There's not no master manipulator. Bitch, I'm one of a kind. I really do have special ops and special forces watching me because they're like, she is different. I know I'm different. But I'm a good kid. Always remind me I'm a good kid. You're always going to get morality and check. I know I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I think I automatically was trying to get some mosquito and I sprayed and that almost got my eyes. But maybe I meant to do that. I'm cleaning the air. Let me see. You're cleansing the air. Soap and water clean. You're cleansing. You're cleansing the air around you. That's too funny. No, but that is because again, it's sad. You literally have people who have nothing else to do but to troll people, whether it's on social media or YouTube. Meta is they're going through a court right now, and Meta's getting ready to be sued again and stuff like that about what you've done to kids and stuff like that. So it's all coming out to play. It's sad that it had to go down like this, okay, because it went to such extremes. But these people go to extremes, and they think they're going to get away with this shit. So that's why I'm letting you all know, ain't nobody getting away with nothing around me. Bitch, I will fuck you up. Oh, honey. Come on, let's go. Let's go. If you really want to see that devil in me, let's go. This ain't no spaz out, bitch. This is me sorting out. What will God's kid do? Sort these motherfuckers out. You will honor me with respect, or you will get the fuck out. You will sit your ass down. You will shut the fuck up, and you will have nothing but quiet and peace around me, because that's what I deserve, and that's what I want. Everybody could die messing with me. William Dafoe, inside, I'm going to heaven on a hillside. I'm going. That's what he says at the end. I'm going to heaven on a hill. I think he drew a picture of him. He became an artist. He became the madness got to him, and so it actually brought out the artistry in him. You just got to see the movie. It's hard to describe. It's just hard to describe. There's no way I can really describe this movie or he lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight. The method actor, I mean, but William Dafoe is one of those actors. He really is one of the greats. I think he is a phenomenal actor. But this movie was like, wow. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. But yeah, that is them trying to break into my mind or manipulate my mind. It's like they're William Dafoe and I'm the house. He thought he was going to pull the heist of the century, and the house heisted him. And that's why I'm here. To let these people who don't have anything else to do but just to troll good men and women who want to get their presence out and get their content out and get their opinions out too. And you too. I'm putting you on charge too, because the FBI and the CIA, they're watching everything. And if people worried about cameras everywhere, well, then look at you. Don't keep asking, why cameras got to go everywhere? Why do you have to keep being criminals? Why are you giving the reason that cameras have to be everywhere? Why are you giving a reason for the need of surveillance everywhere? Why are you, don't ask, they're surveilling us. They're looking at us. They're looking at all we're doing. Our privacy is being invaded. Our privacy been invaded on social media by just the shit that you do. And you knew that too. And most of you are the ones who are doing it. So when the police or the FBI, the CIA, or the military starts doing their own, all of a sudden that's too much for you? That's too much for you? You've been stalking and plotting and hacking into people's accounts and everything they do, but that surveillance is too much for you? What the fuck did you do to cause that shit to happen? That's on you. That's on your criminally minded ass. That's on you. So don't blame the police. Don't blame the FBI. Don't blame the feds. Don't blame the CIA. Let's bring that shit back to you. What makes you think you could get away with doing this shit as much as, oh, the spiritual court is in session. Hello. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't know I was going to do this today. This has been a great day. I've made money. I've done some stuff. I've done a lot today. I've done more today than most people have done all their life. Woo! Where's this coming? I should sleep for the next couple of days, right? Coffee tomorrow. Maybe I get to see Colonel Luke. That would be really, really cool. I'm a Pisces. Lunchtime. Around-ish. We'll see. If you're watching, you'll know. And again, shout out to my folks at Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base, too. I love you guys. You are absolutely wonderful. I cannot thank you guys. You guys are like the sexiest, the most wonderful. You're just the bomb. That's all I can say. You are the bomb.com. So I appreciate you with all my heart. I'm a proud military brat and military spouse, military widow, okay? But we are a different breed. We are a different type. And those of us, the few, the elite, the different type of breed, oh, we'll sort these bitches out, right? You messed with the wrong one. You really did. You messed with the wrong one and you didn't know. That's just a little old lady who's 7 years old. I'm a lot of things. It's funny how people want to call you a voodoo queen. Well, then, if I was a voodoo queen, I suggest you sit back, shut the fuck up, and bow down. You know what I mean? Because if I was all that you said I was, just what could I do to you? Have you seen, I'm going to heaven on the hillside? That's going to stick with me now. Because when something sticks with me, I just keep singing that. But I just remember that song. William Defoe Inside. That movie that's it. That's it. That's a criminally minded mofo trying to break the Val's mind. You are William Defoe and I'm the house. My house wins every time. Wow. Movie of the week. William Defoe. Inside. And back to me. I'm outside. Telling you to clean up your insides. Get off that joint for about a week. Get off that alcohol for about a week. Take a start. Start and clean yourself out. Because if you don't, if God has to clean you out, you ain't going to like it. One way or the other, you're going to be cleaned out or sorted out. And reminding you, there's always a message before it hits. So if I'm giving you this message, it's about to hit you. And you can do all the mind fucking chicanery and chicoonery that you've done before. But I'm not Alyssa Sharp. And I'm not afraid of you hoes. I'm not Charleston White. I'm not Lil Bootsy. I'm not Beyonce or Jay-Z. I'm not Jaguar Wright or Will Smith or Jada. I'm Val Jones. I'm a different breed. I'm the house of Saturn and Jupiter. And you're William Dafoe going on a journey into madness in your own mind, where everything is stripped. Everything. No money, no food, no people, and no way out. William Dafoe thought he was tough. But at the end of that movie, he was all the way broken. So all the people that you felt like you broke and that you did break, all of that is coming back to you within a matter of weeks or months. It'll be all over the news. I'm going to heaven on the hillside. I'm going to heaven on the... Wow. Inside. William Dafoe. Watch that movie. It might enlighten you. These other ignorants, they're not going to get it. They're not supposed to. They're going to continue to do what they do. But don't let that run the good content creators. Don't let those of you who really doing what you want to do, what you feel like you want to do, and you know you actually doing something good for the people or yourself, don't let them get to you. Don't do me. You don't actually have to talk to them unless you want to. That's on you. But let's just say I'm a pro at this. I'm pretty good at what I do. I would love to snap the minds of the weak because they think they're strong, but they're very weak-minded. A narcissist really is a weak mind, if you know where that pin is. That you can pull it out like a grenade. Just watch the whole, boom, boom. Watch your whole mind explode, okay? Did you get the analogy? That little pin in their mind. That little pin in their mind, like once you figure out where that pin is, where that tick is, where the it is, you can I have the ability to pull that pin out and watch the whole minds explode. Yeah, I'm that type of bitch. Witch. Queen. Whatever. I'm good at what I do. Let's just say I'm kind of a smart kid. I'm a good one too. I mean, what would the real God story be? A pussy? A whore? Never. Somebody of a low degree? Never. Somebody that would dim down your standards? Somebody that would have fear? Never. Somebody that would allow themselves to address me like I'm a bitch or a dog? Never. You'll never. I was nice before. But trust me, I'll slap all these hoes back in front of their mama and their daddy too, and their kids. I'm that type of kid. I'm that. I shouldn't put my socks there because I felt like that was sacrilegious. So let me stop this. Like, remember this. All this is a part of my legacy. I'm not the one you want to fuck with, unless you do. It'll be a lesson for everybody. So, you know what? They want to play mind games. I can play mind games too. But those of you who know these people, and some of you do, and some of you don't, go to their websites and see what they. Isn't it sad that people feel like that they got to stalk you? They spend more time. If you go on their websites and there's absolutely nothing there or very little. And I told you one of these guys actually either Snapchat. Well, I think that's another one. I think that was Bobo Ho, or Bobo Gina, Bobo something. Actually talked about soliciting dick from a kid. They put that on YouTube. YouTube, what's wrong with you? I suggest you sort your people out. Because again, the feds can shut you down too. All this money, all this ill-gotten gain can easily be taken away just like that. And when it does, how will you make your cash, okay? See how that works? The people who want to make you a slave, to sell your ass for some cash. They manipulate you some kind of way. You gonna come back to me. You gonna need me. Okay. Now God's gonna make you a bitch. Possibly my bitch, but I don't want nothing to do with none of them. I'm gonna watch, because I'm gonna love it. Like, bitch. What's that you said to me? What was that you said back there? You said what? You said what? What's that you said? Because my petty side come out. My petty side come out. A little bit of hashtag hashtag Cash Patel, okay? No. but where's my flashlight? Forget I said that. Right. Those of you who got it didn't go over, it went over a couple people, it went over most people's head, but a few of you got that right. Never mind. We're gonna go inside now. I'm going to heaven on the hillside. Wow, I'm not gonna be able to get that in the house. They are William Dafoe and I'm the house. That is, it's like that. It's like that. It's like that. This is me wearing their ass out. They did it to Alyssa. They did it to so many others, and they cannot do it to me. You think that this infantile, immature bullshit, these got to be some miserable motherfuckers. It's like, like, and like they say this stuff like, oh, is that supposed to bother me? I'm talking, oh my God, it's going on 3 hours. Wow, how long? And this is supposed to be hot today. It doesn't feel like it. It's supposed to be 107. It can't possibly be 107 today. I have been outside. Like, it's been cool and chill with me. I'm surprised I still got energy on this phone. My God, I'm surprised I still got energy, period. I got to go cook some food and eat. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hell, maybe I should play a song. No, I'm not. I'm not going to play a song. We're good. We're good. Go about your business. If I had to play a song today, what would I play? I don't even know. I'm not even thinking music right now. You want music? Go to Soul School Cafe. PODOMATIC and MIXCLOUD. PODOMATIC and MIXCLOUD. If you've got a real business, by the way, if you got a real business and you would like to buy a sponsorship on my show, $20 for 20. You know, I'm going to have to like change that price. It was $20 for 20 seconds. $20 donation, and I'll give you a 20-second shout out. Well, you know what? I guess for now I can still do it. I can do that through. Damn, it'll be Labor Day in 3 weeks. No, it'll be Labor Day in 2 weeks. Damn. Where does the summer go? It'll be Labor Day in 2 weeks. Through September. 20-second sponsorship mention on Soul School Cafe for $20. And you can cash app it at ValJones, $ValJonesDaO, $ValJonesDaO, or PayPal me, iamvaljones@gmail.com. And if I take donations, because, hey, bills got to be paid. So this content, you pay the other content creators, you steal from me, or y'all going to pay for that one way or the other. Trust me, either way, I'm going to get paid. But if you like my vibe, like, subscribe, because, I mean, like I said, I make money legally. I'm not doing, that's one thing, like, I don't care how many FBI or CIA surround me. I'm legal. Can you say legal? I can. That's the hilarity of it all. I can say legal and mean it too. Can you say legal? I'm stuck right now because that's what brats do. There's nothing like an illegal bitch like. Your ass is illegal and you stalking me? Bitch, how dumb are you? Seriously. Because you were able to mindfuck everybody else. I'm not Twitch, ho. And I'm still mad about Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm still mad, actually, about my husband, too. If I ever find out, mommy, daddy, I'm telling you, you're going to have several talks with me because I'm still there. If I ever find out that one of these ragged ass bitches had anything to do with my husband's murder, I am killing them. I wish I could say that that's not what's in my mind, but I'm Miss Baker. One gold dot did it. Did you have to put 9 gold dots in them? Yes. I had PTSD. They triggered me. And they paid for all the shit that's happened to me since then. Don't let that be you, little buddy. A little buddy rat. So I'm glad they be watching me. And the planes be flying in helicopters because they remind me, that's not what you're going to do. We have our babies watching you. Our babies need good entertainers, good therapy, and they need an auntie like you. They need a friend. They need someone that understands what they're going through. And you're the type that you understand all ages. You're ageless. You're literally the ageless sage. And you're a true empath and oracle too. So you are valuable to us. We ain't got time for you to be in jail or in hell. I get it. Then keep these people off my nuts. Because I'm still healing too. And that's why it's a therapy year for me. Nobody's coming in and leaving my house. Somebody coming in. No. We're good. I'm building my stuff. We can revisit. Dating. Maybe by my birthday season. Maybe. Nah. Oracle's happy by herself. Actually, I'm happy being me. Shit. With the heat and menopause and all that too, no, I'm good by myself. Like I said, you have people that they have to have people around them. Like them, they have to have people. I don't. And that's why people are talking to themselves. That's what, so you want to make it seem like I'm great, but I'm fine. You hiding behind a box, stalking somebody that's good for people and good for humanity. I see the shame in you. I see the misery in you. Only miserable people do that. When somebody's got to miserably stalk you, they're miserable little motherfuckers. They ain't got nothing going on. Nobody likes truly, when you think about it, nobody truly likes stalking people. What type of shit are you on? the watching and stalking and jacking off, that's a miserable, horrible state of mind. Oh my God. That is a demon that's way lost. I say kill them all. I will never, ever lower my standards again. I have a type. And they know who they are. They represent me, and I represent them. Don't even look this way. You can't compare where you can't compete. And you can't force me to do something I don't want to do. But again, if you try to hijack my mind, the warning for you is you're going to be William Dafoe inside of my house. And you ain't going to heaven on a hillside. You're going to hell. Okay, message. Gotta go. Time to eat. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Shine, my beautiful people, shine. Don't let these rusty, crusty dusties make you feel bad about yourself. Embrace your beauty. My real hair. A bitch in a wig is never going to tell me about my hair. A plastic hoe with a plastic. Plastic is bad. We must save Mother Earth. With her lips out to here and her ass out to here. Okay. No. And I still say, do you ever notice how the recycling people and the trash people on certain days, the recycling and the trash, it's only one truck come and they throw in everything in the same truck. So why were we spending extra money for recycling when it goes into the same dumping stream? I'm just saying. Just the stuff I've seen. I guess I'm supposed to be blind. I guess that looking, you can't look in the sun and not go blind. You read that in a book? I'm 7 years old and I've been looking in the sun since I was forever. And I can see the bullshit in you, y'all. People are missing me right now. Oh, I know that people are sad. People's events not going off like they used to. People can do that stuff, but you know what? You're all going to be like William Dafoe. And inside, that movie now can't get out of my head. That's the movie. That'll put you on a clue. Stalking Val Jones. It's like William Dafoe in the movie Inside, and I'm the house. Anyway, that's it. Go ahead and do you. Y'all have been watching me too long, and I got stuff to do. Anyway, okay, that sounds like something Will Smith would say or whatever. Y'all on some shit. No. I bet y'all would love for you to come and stay with me. No, I'm not staying with nobody for a week. But thank you for the offer. But no, I'm good. It's I'm not staying with anybody for a week. Especially nobody I don't know. But you know, if I see you at Starbucks and you want to come and sit for a little while with some coffee, or on my tribe, we're good to go. I'm approachable unless you want some dumb shit. I mean, I'm not going to start anything out on base. I mean, come on. You full of MPs and soldiers and stuff like that. You know, it's just like, nah, I'm not going to do that. But I know you're not going to do that either. The most dangerous and the most dangerous and the safest place to be. Yeah, I feel home. It's my home. But eventually, maybe if I run into some people that I can feel good about. I bet a lot of people love for me to come and stay with them for a week. But no, I'm good. I've got to... it's just therapy time right now. It's oracle time right now for me. I've got a lot of stuff to do. So, and it's getting ready to be cool too in a while. So I still got money to make. So I can't be distracted on this. But I'll come in and do this and we can get together like this. You know, I'll never do WhatsApp. I don't do WhatsApp or WhatsChat or chat rooms and none of that stuff. But I'll do this. This is good. This is like, you know, edutainment and class and counseling sessions too. And it's free too. I mean, you know, this is the stuff that some of these therapists would charge you $300 and $400, $500 for, and y'all ain't Cashapp Me yet. $ValJonesDaO, $Helicopter, $ValJonesDaO, and PayPal at iamvaljones@gmail.com. You're late. No, I'm just kidding. All the crows seem, the birds seem, the birds and the helicopters. Well, I mean, it's just something in the air that, you know, when the birds and the helicopters just like Uh, yeah, and the osprey. So that's an owl. I guess the osprey is an owl. So you name one of the planes the osprey too. So I think that's cool. Well, they do name a lot of things after birds because they simulate birds. Like a lot of planes, if you notice, that's why I like birds and planes and helicopters too, because they're it's the flight thing, it's the wing thing. It's well, you know. But anyway, that's it. I gotta go. I gotta go and cook some food. Y'all have a good one. I felt like I said what I need to say. I think if people don't get what I've had to say or who I am today, then you know what? You know, you'll probably never get it. What's the song? If you don't know me by now, You will never have. Now everybody wants like I won't be her man. No, I won't be her woman. I don't do women. Excuse me. Uh, I don't do chicks. No. Have you ever tried? I don't need to try. I know what I'm made for. Why you all like to force people? That's what I don't get. Why you all want to force somebody? I thought that there's a lot of gay people out there. There's enough gay people for everybody. So why you want to force somebody who doesn't want to be gay or bi? That is really just like ridiculous to me. Why? What is this need with the industry to force people to be gay and bi? You make the gay and bi people look real stupid. I hope they sort you all out. I know a fact right now. I know some people right now for a fact that I know they will boot stomp the bloody fuck out of you. I'm here for it. Y'all gonna mess with the wrong one. These people, they make a mockery out of black people. They make a mockery out of gay people. They make a mockery out of women. They make a mockery out of men. They make a mockery out of spirituality. They make a mockery out of tarot. I think that's why Doreen Virtue, that was the Doreen Virtue. I think that's why, she jumped off of and renounced everything. She went to God too. I mean, I think it's like I said, the YouTube can be the devil. Trust me, the devil is all up through YouTube. But bitch, let me tell you something, what you're not going to do. The devil has never been my ride or die, my Slim Shady, my, Bonnie and Clyde. I am nobody's Bonnie to their Clyde. The devil is not my husband, my bestie, or well, you can understand, the Pisces can understand that. That's not what I'm going to do. I don't deal in devil shit. The devil's a bitch. Confirmation. The devil's a bitch. And I told you I don't deal with bitches. Mm. That'll be on some bitch shit. But at the same time, the devil will let his Simpson stands die. The devil lied. Remember, the devil is a lie. The devil knew from the beginning who I was, and the devil set you up. Even the devil can play on God's team too. You thought I was kidding about being the daughter. Now how do you feel about it? The stuff I wouldn't do. I would have never done to you what you did to me. So again, thankful. I'm so thankful that they removed all the trash and they removed all the people who were never friend or kin to me. And I can start fresh and brand new. It's going to be a great year for me, a 1 year. Just watch what I can do. The ultimate representative of when you're in tune and aligned. A true example of God, and God is right in front of you. How did she slaughter the Leviathan by herself? Darling, we have absolutely nothing to talk about. Nothing. Go heal, but not here. I have nothing to say, nothing to address with you, and you have nothing to say to me. I don't give a damn what she has to say. Bitch, you ain't got shit to say. You ain't take nothing that I didn't want. If you took it, you can keep that. Enjoy that shit. Hold up. And sir, You made a mistake, all right, but that dude's done. You've been ran through, and then so I'm like, no, my body's too clean, my mind's too clean, my spirit's too clean. When my father or when my mother, when my team said that's a hell no. Fuck what your people are saying. No means no. When God says no, that's a no. You know what I mean? Like, you people gonna y'all gonna be like William Defoe, and inside every single one of you, you and your little honey pots too. It's gonna be brutal. Damn, I'm sounding like, what's my girl on Bridesmaids? What's my girl? Oh my God, what is my girl? What? No, 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 not the one that was the main character. It's the one had like she's lost a lot. Melissa McCarthy, like Melissa had some like really dark humor in the movie Bridesmaids. I'm like, that's me. That energy, like she's like laughing when she said, "This guy, like, oh, I just put a loaded gun in the with the TSA is gonna sort his ass out." That was like so horrible. That was so horrible. She's laughing her ass about that too. That's some wicked shit. I get that too. Bad cop, good cop shit. No, but why did I say that? But that's it. But it's like, wow, wow. I know the birdie's like, wow, the phone is buzzing. Why is the phone buzzing? Somebody trying to text me? I don't know. But anyway, I gotta go. I've been talking for 3 hours. This is a long one, yo. Wow, I had a lot to say. Today it's been good, okay? Golly gee, where did I get all this energy from? And I have been super busy today. Well, said it was gonna be short, but I guess it needed to come out. For those who see me, thank you. To those who don't, that's okay too. Go, go, go. Val's fine. Val's working it out. And she is thankful for it all. I am so thankful for everything that was taken and everything that was left. Now, watch me build my life up by myself so you can see what you can do with just you and nobody else. Stop saying, but you don't see it coming. Whether I see it or not, that's not the point. It's still my choice, not yours. You're not the groomer of me. The reason why I'm doing this by myself is because number one, I choose to do it by myself. And number two, God and Goddess has instructed me. This is a 1 year. The minute somebody comes in, it'll be so easy. I help with that. You bitches are never going to get credit for what I do. And that's a fact. And I see that trap already. Confirmation. You got a person coming in. If that person's coming in seriously before February of 2027, that person's a lie. I'm on my own mission, okay? So you all, and you good groomers too, so you can see with your own eyes the miracle of what the Most High, of what source, of what one person can do when their spirit, their mind, their soul, and their actions are aligned in reality. No AI, no fakey wigs and lip glosses, no brands, no labels, just me. Because there's at least one person that's on the fence. And you might feel like you have nothing to live for and there's nothing that you can do. But I'm doing this by myself. And yet, I'm connected to Source. So Source is real. And you can be connected too. But you won't do it through a group. You won't do it through a chat room. You will not do it through your friends and your family. It's not a collective journey. It's a personal journey. You come into this world and you go out. One being in, one being out. What can one being do? A lot. If you're aligned and don't let this other muggle ass shit get to you. I play with it just because I can. A little bit of petty side of me. Bit of the devil. An angel too. Know what I mean? Sometimes it takes a devil to deal with the devil. I'm built for this. But the point is, I'm showing you that these bitches, when you cut them off, if anything's been snatched from you, it needed to be snatched from you for whatever reason. What's the difference? Inside. It's not what you have. It's not what you wear. It's not your hair. People who are blind can still make it. People with no legs can still make it. People with no arms can still make it. People who might be living in their car, whatever it be, can still make it. Get your spirit in tune. Become one with the power in you. I promise you, you can make it if you get in touch with you and the power in you. That's the only way you're going to ever know who God really is. Your church can't teach you that. Your preacher can't teach you that. Your chaplain, your teacher, your mother, your father, they can all guide you or influence you. But at the end of the day, the math says it's on you. It's not about what they do or say. It's what you do. What you actually do. And once you find out who you actually are, learn you, and you will know God. And that's not to say, I'm God, I'm God. I didn't say that. I said, know you. The only way to know God is to really know and learn you. And take everything that's outside of you away. Even the content creators, okay? Find a few minutes a day to sit in nature and just breathe and just connect with Mother Nature, connect with the earth. Just meditate on just being. Can you imagine if you got a lot of people around you? That's why you're so messed up. All those are distractions on purpose. It's the devil's setup. I found my greatest strength. I've always found my greatest strength, not when I was around people, but when I was by myself. So I relish this time. It's sacred to me. This is sacred time to me. And I'm military grade only child. Maybe I'm a little bit selfish about myself, about my time. But I've been through way too much hell to share anything. So at this point, I don't have to share anything of mine. They snatched everything away. So now it's my time to build myself up, okay? And I don't owe anybody anything ever again. And to speak to me really is a privilege, my friend. Once you know your worth, once you know who you are, you'll know who God is too. That's why you don't see any fear in ValJones. And you never will again. And anybody who's ever jumped out of a plane in the middle of a war zone, You have to have that courage too. Still, we all need somebody that we can talk to. For a hug, a cup of coffee, or just that heart soul feeling. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you. Because you're here for me. Sarah from Clan United. Okay, that's it. Happy Tuesday. Peace. Wow, I didn't know this was going to go this long. Thank you for listening, because this was wild. I might not do anything for the rest of the week. Bye.